I couldn't contain myself.
Gotta...
I get really excited. I talk American.
That was American?
I think so. Like, hey, we're live
Good
from downtown
morning.
City, California.
Yeah, that is true.
Vietnam.
Just wait for the shout out to go out. Wait for the players to get in, Bobo.
Yeah.
Gonna be having a... Oh, here he is, man himself. Burger.
Hello.
Duasti says good burger. Oh my god. Good burger. You can tell it's been a long day.
Good burger?
Mm-hmm. I got my water today, Bobo. You got your water?
Mate, I've got a full 1.2 litre water bottle. Next to that, I've got my V8 vegetable juice, hot and spicy, with tomato, carrot, celery, and chili.
Okay. Just on its own?
The essentials.
The essentials, yes. I'm looking forward to today.
Oh, mate, me too. I'm well rested today.
Well rested?
I'm well fed as well. I had a beautiful breakfast. I toasted myself some Lebanese bread. I smashed some avocado all over it. I poured some drizzled some sesame oil on it. I seasoned it with some salt, pepper, and basil.
Nice.
And I ate that with some pork belly. Usually I'd have smoked salmon with it, but we had pork belly, so I did that. And mate, I'm just ready.
You're just ready?
I'm ready for whatever the day may bring.
You're ready for whatever the day may bring. I mean, I'm just putting up the sheet and waiting for the announcement to go out. And then we should all be good to go, I think. How do I go to day 2? There it is. Lox and Zia. Lox and Zia. Two... strong teams. Zia's team yesterday were pretty dominant, so was Lox's, even though they were in, Seed 1. I guess seeding is the right word. Group 1. But both really strong contenders.
Mate, this tournament showed us that you can't see the draft tournament down here. And the captain's got their head switched on.
Yeah, definitely.
All of these matches were just down to the wire. So many. All of them were pretty much the full 3 maps. It's just like, what does seeding mean at that point? And
today, best of 5 format as well, so all these teams are going to have to really, really be on their A game for all their maps. Even the ones they're not mainly comfortable with, they're going to have to pull something out. It's going to be a good time. And you know, Bobo, $300 is a lot of money.
It is, and I have something to say. Abu o Owoa. I don't know what that means.
Right.
Do you know what that means?
No, I have no idea.
Oh wait, I think you know. I think what he meant. Sorry, I got a request from a fan. I think he wanted me to say a bottle of water.
A bottle of water.
Yeah, bottle of water. That's what he wanted to say. Okay, yeah, that was.
High solved.
I like this this kit from Fez. He's got a really funny British face on it.
So we're just waiting for all the teams to load in, but I think we're nearly there.
You know what? While we're waiting, I want to show off my newest RP build.
Hi Bonky, you want me to come and find you?
Yeah, come and find me. I'm between the two health kits.
Between the 2 health kits. Let's have a look at this. Why is my game not capturing? That's concerning. There we are. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Bobo in the flesh.
This is my cultist RP build.
It's looking lovely, Bobo. What can I say? I'm loving the chess piece.
I feel like this is the only way, right? My design brief, my challenge was, how do I make this really weird, goofy chess piece work? This grotesque one. And I said, you know what? It can't work on a normal build. It has to be a cultist RP build. That's the only way I can make it work.
It looks lovely, Bobo, honestly.
I think it's quite good. I think it's turned out quite well. I challenge anyone else to make this chess piece look good, like I have.
I'm sure I'm sure they will. But for now, let's go back to the schedule for today, which should come up. But we've only got 4 matches today. It's gonna be a, you know, a lot less busy than yesterday. These matches are gonna be long. They're gonna be entertaining. And really,
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun, but without being like 7.5 hours long. You know.
Exactly. Maybe I think
fun and not exhausting.
I'm thinking 2.5, 3.
Yeah, that's a good day. That's a good day.
It's a very good day.
I wish that that's how long the average shift was like at work. If I could just go in for 3 hours.
3 hours, go home, and
that'd be perfect. Yeah. I'd have time to just conquer the world on the side at that point.
Remember, guys, hashtag Bobo for president.
Bobo for president. I can't remember why I said I was running for president, but
some reason.
There's a reason, yeah. There's definitely a reason.
So we're just waiting for one more player. And then we should be good to get this underway.
What do you think of my this RP here? I'm gonna see if you can guess who this is.
Let me if you could do me a favor and walk away from everyone else, because the audio is a bit. Yeah, come to the edge.
Stand right here at the edge so you can get a nice, good view.
It's very, I'm loving the. Oh
shit! I fell down.
Oh dear.
I wasn't, dude. Well, I wasn't even. I wasn't even tapped in. I was like, I had my game paused and then it fell off. How's that possible?
How is that possible? And here is Bobo in the flesh, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna be co-casting today.
What do you think this RP is? You have to guess. Who is this?
You're asking the wrong person, I'm afraid. But
Come on, you know who this is.
Do I?
Look at it. Yeah,
is it yourself?
No, it's not. It's not me. It's a pop culture icon.
Oh, I don't know, Bobo.
I'll give you another clue. It's a comic book character.
A
famous villain. A famous villain.
Famous villain?
Yeah. You're
gonna have to fill in the gaps. Oh, is it the Joker?
It's the Joker. Come on, let's go.
Thank you, I'll bonk you. Saved me there. Right. Well, I'm presuming any second teams are gonna start lining up. And,
yeah, the server's looking pretty full now.
We should be ready to go.
12:05. That's not bad. 12:05, and I think we have everyone in. Scene's being unusually punctual in these last few tournaments.
Yeah,
it's
definitely. It's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be the individual talent is gonna stand out today to consistently put up high numbers across all of the games.
I like Valifrax's class a lot. He looks like a fisherman that's just gone schizo.
Fisherman that's going schizo?
He just end keyed. I don't know if he's gonna respawn the same class. His corpse is on the ground for me here.
Yeah, Riley, I've already disabled them, but thank you for that. I can't tell if that's my team DMs or not. No, it's mine. It's for some reason the one time I don't have the one time I don't. The one time I log into Steam Fresh and don't disable messages is the one time that someone messages me. Of course it happens. What's up, Bobo?
Valor just said, "Do you like my imp RP?" And this is what he has.
Well,
he's just it's just like a naked Barbu.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. Snappo, gotta be professional. You know how it is, man. You know how it is. And it looks like we're starting to line up, Bobo. if you want to hop in spec.
Will do.
And Quinn is going to be going first this morning. It's going good, man. It's going good.
A wise choice.
A wise choice. I think we should start the morning off with some Quinn POV.
Yeah.
Easily one of the stronger opponents from yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, you're just a fountain of wisdom this morning, mate. You've picked up very quickly.
And here we go, Quinn Executioner in hand. Let's see what he can do with it.
This is interesting, the ex-teammates here.
Oh, falls for the feint. Quinn looking scary. Goes for the lean back. And let's get exhaled again. He's looking a bit scared. Goes for the kick. Does land. Oh, the drag. And Quinn wins on stand. Maino going down. Executioner. Can he make it work? This Evening Star's looking pretty scary, though.
It is an Evening Star.
4 HP. Any tiny mistake could cost him, but he does land a hit. And Zia takes him out. And now Feladay. You know, another strong player from yesterday. Let's see what they can do. Does fall for the buffer. And Zia's Evening Star. Another huge drag from Zia.
Yeah, very nice drag there. Zia's looking really solid.
Zia is looking very, very strong this morning, although does get excelled from the Greatsword. So these huge overhead excels that you just can't react to. Now Zia looking to close it out, but does go down. Smacker looking strong. Smacker against Shella. Shella opting for them all. A comfort pick for them. And that's bloody awkward.
You hate to see that.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Look, to be fair, I think that like not much happened in that duel. I think
no.
They won't be too they won't be too dissatisfied with just restarting from the Shella.
From the Shella fight, yep. I agree. Not ideal circumstances, but these things do happen.
At the end of the day, it's like it's the fucking kendo. Like,
it's a kendo. It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world. They were both high stam. I know Shella was 100 HP, and I thought Meme was 100 HP as well.
Yeah.
I guess I was wrong, but.
What was I drinking? I was having a glass of water, my man. Hello. The problem with high quality mics is that you hear everything. If I breathe, you hear me. If I drink a water, you hear it.
I think Chosen's just going to be happy with them restarting from the same positions.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I think that's a good call.
Let's get some Shella POV. You heard it can. Canned water, yeah. Different sunglasses to the one you think, Snappo. Different sunglasses. Shella opting for the new voice line as well. Now we're just waiting for the gunshot. And here we go.
Please resume.
Shella footworking that. Just staring at the eyes of the beholder. Huge drag from them all. And takes down Smacker. Smacker falls.
Finds the timing there.
Look at that absolutely beautiful overhead. Shella's feeling it today, Bobo.
Yeah, he is.
Goes for the Wessex, doesn't connect. Reading these foot drags, absolutely giving no ground to work on. Does take a hit, though. Into the beautiful overhead drag.
That's a really nice.
Does get footworked and Spaghetti takes it.
That overhead jumping the toe drag. That's really nice.
Spaghetti 6 HP, trying not to panic, but the dagger. Spaghetti low stand, gonna have to do something miraculous here. Does get a hit off. Come on, Spaghetti, you can do the 0 stand. And Fez's team is going to take the point.
he got one hit on Fez. He was low steams in awkward situation. It's it's quite difficult to keep your cool there and play it smart.
Definitely, daggers is not a conventional weapon, not a kind of timing you're used to at all.
Yeah, the timing is completely different. Like dueling a freaking maul, which is like the slowest weapon in the game, and like one shots you versus a dagger. It's like you're playing a different game at that point.
Definitely. Now, Bobo, when you find out what the weapon bans are for this opening game, please let us know. I mean, Zia's team versus Locks, best of 5, gonna be exciting.
So we've got both weapon bans come in already.
Okay.
Locks' team has banned the polehammer. Not surprised by that. Polehammer best weapon in the game at the moment, I'd say.
Yep, I would say so as well.
Zia's team has banned the maul.
Okay, maul and polehammer.
I think that both of them are quite smart, especially because if you look at Mano, they know that Mano is a menace on the polehammer.
Yep.
And everyone also knows that Meme, aka Smacker, has been playing a lot of Maul recently to great success. We've been seeing him use it in
definitely.
scrims
Oh, Bobo, sorry to cut you off. Our bans
fans.
and picks are going crazy. We've got a North Shore ban and a Solved Contra ban coming out. First 2 picks being Steedy Contra and Tourney Mosh Pit. I mean, didn't really see too much of Tourney Mosh Pit yesterday, as it was a heavy ban target, but starting off
I think we're going to see more of it today, I reckon.
Yeah, first match of the day, and it's got Tourney Mosh Pit in it. You can't complain. I mean, obviously, I'm a bit biased because I know the map creator, but I think it's a great map. I'm also pleased to get rid of North Shore, just because it's the map I'm not the most comfortable with.
It's a new map, but I do like North Shore. I've been pushing to try and get this map that map to be more of a sort of a standard competitive scene in the map pool. So I think it's quite good. It's a flat map with a bit of a twist.
And then we see NBCC Crafts coming out. One of my personal favorites, just because it's very CQC and doesn't allow for a lot of space. So there's tight engagements, really, really precise movement, very fast paced. Any mistake can cost you a round. Just snowballing is very prominent on that map.
NBC Crest, Sol says a worst map, NBC. You know, I think NBC Crest is, I don't know if Sol's just having a laugh, a bit of banter, but NBC Crest is my least favorite map, personally.
Oh, fair enough. And then we see a Steedy Mosh Pit pick, and then the decider is normal Mosh Pit.
That's interesting.
And remember, guys, today is best of 5 format, so first to 3. If one team takes 3 maps in a row, that will be their point, but let's be honest, judging from the games yesterday, it's not going to go like that, is it, Bobo?
Mate, I'm done predicting for this tournament.
You're done predicting?
No more predictions from me. Everything I say, it goes the wrong way.
I mean, all I'm saying is that there's definitely going to be some close matches today. Lots of very, very strong teams.
Honestly, like, even coming into, like, our first game that we won, I wasn't saying, oh, we're definitely going to lose, but I was just worried. I was like, oh, wow, this is a really good team in Tofu. And then, like, you know what I mean? Like, and everything I've thought, like, about has been, like, flipped on its head.
Yeah, definitely.
There's no predictions. Everything's out the window. And everything's on the table. If you look below the map, there's a surprise.
You look below the map, there's a surprise.
Listen, this isn't a bloody Easter egg hunt, Sol, alright?
And we are loading into our first game.
And Foe said the NBC crest is better than than Solved Contra. That's funny. Bit of banter there from our directed at our resident NC gamer and map maker.
We love that. We love that. And here we go, Bobo. First match of the day.
First match of the day. Let's go. Steedy Contra, my favorite. What's gonna happen?
Opting for a fast push through pillars here. Belly Day getting hit once.
3v3
Owo
is
matching
taking place.
Fez. And Shella falls very, very quickly to Smacker. Spaghetti picking up a kill onto Zia. And these two red team members trying to survive in jungle. But it's going to be Lox's team establishing the early dominance.
Interesting that we see the 3v3 take place on the wall side rather than in the middle.
Yeah,
between the two
definitely.
pillars. They're sending 3 there. That's interesting.
Three rocks is interesting. OCE taking a big hit, but Spaghetti and Felide collapsing on Fez. Fez doing a really, really good job to survive here, but does go down. Mano in a 1v3. Does fall. Shella just going to try and get some kills out. Does get one. And Shella falls. And Spaghetti Cat 5-0 already.
Good start for Hyquin's team. Yeah, Spaghetti Cat looking
Spaghetti with the Evening Star. See what they can do, causing a lot of damage already.
Okay. Now they're going around, they're wrapping around the other side, the whole team.
Opting for a change of strat, not a bad thing. OCE falling straight away to Smacker. Spaghetti picking up a quick kill. Mano going for the TK on Fez. And it's going to be another Lox dominance.
That round, we seen Zaya's team opting to go for the whole team blobbing around the edge side, which is a good strat. But I feel like at the moment, it's not necessarily their positioning that's letting them down. It's a mechanical thing. I feel like there's always one player dying quickly to the 2-hit.
Yeah, definitely. Spaghetti here looking very, very low. Spaghetti falling first. Hyquin now with his back turned to Fez. Fez does pick him up. This could be a Zia point. Smacker doing his best to survive, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
That was a classic. That was a classic
falling.
Mano round. He only actually gets 1 kill on the board apparently, but he got a massive
massive cleave. Yeah.
Yeah, he got the wrap, and that kind of opened his team up.
And now opting to go 3 rock side again. Zia taking a huge hit from the 2-hitter early. Jella pushing you through. Hyquin does fall, so does Smacker. Spaghetti Cat now in a 1v5. Doing everything they can to survive, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
That round, I had my eyes mostly on the mid engagement, the 2v2 there, and that was really clinical again from Mano and Fez. They're a really dangerous duo. They play on the same clan. They always play together.
Yeah.
You can actually see the synergy with their 2v2.
And now both teams taking a bit longer to start this early engagement. 4 players on the rock side. Just going to see Fez matching in mid.
They stop him from wrapping onto his team.
Owo does fall, so does Mano. Fez going for a counter flank. Does get hit in the back. And Shell are going to do everything they can, but it's just not going to be enough.
This is really nice from the blue team. Feels like they're looking better mechanically right now.
Yeah, definitely. Could just be more warmed up. Could just be a comfortable map pick. And both teams taking a little bit longer to get into the fight, but someone is straight there with the halberd.
I like Red's positioning better right now. And they get the first pick.
Spaghetti trying to survive in this 1v3, but Felide does fall.
Mano's staying alive way too long in that 2v1 as well.
Okay, it's a 2v4. Let's see what Hyquin and Owo can do. Opting to take 2 2v2s, and Owo does fall, and now Hyquin in a 1v4. It does go down.
See, the scoreboard can be deceptive because I'm seeing Mano on the bottom of the scoreboard, but honestly, I think he's having the most impact right now. I don't know if you've seen that round. He held that 2v1 the entire round.
Let's get some Mano POV. Run straight through with the XE. Doing really good to hold this player off, actually. Mano going in a 1v3. Going to get collapsed on. Just get a big cleave off.
Doesn't matter because Maka just decimated the red team close to on their side of mid there. He went a bit bonkers. He's finding some really naughty cleaves in this map so far. He's one to look out for as well. Ooh, takes an extra real quick.
Felide and Owo both taking a big hit from the start here. Just have to survive. Owo does trade back onto Mano. We see Smacker fall to Shella. Spaghetti going down to OCE. Felide going to be going aggressively on Fez. Probably going to look for a switch. And now Felide on their own. Waiting for their teammate to come in. Hyquin does come in a 1v3. It's just... goes for the switch, but doesn't connect. Damn. Lox's team came to not mess around today, huh?
No, they didn't. I mean, it's 4-5. I want to point out that right now Spaghetti Cat and Shella are looking really good mechanically.
Yeah, definitely. Both top of the team.
They're looking really strong in their duels.
And we're opting for...
sometimes that's a difference maker.
Just a full push through Mano, 1 HP, trying to survive. Mano doing really good here. Does go for the backswing. Mano with a big switch. And somehow we're still alive. Felide with his back exposed. Mano going to go in there, get 2 more kills, a 4k for Mano. And now it's a 1v1. Smacker, 5 stam. Not going to be able to do anything.
They tie up the map at 5-5. Mano obviously just went like hammered bickies that round. Absolutely bombed.
Mano, that was Mano's round, definitely.
That was the Mano round. I was watching Shella as well, and Shella right now is just a rock. He's too hard to kill. Like, he runs into the backlines and just gets a lot of parries. That's what Shella's so good for.
And as we see that, Shella starting off the round with a big attack onto Spaghetti, but will fall to Felide. And all of Zea's team pretty spread out. Zia does pick up a kill onto OWO. This is looking possible. Fez doing everything he can. Fez going for the 1v2 here. Big drag doesn't connect. Oh, the leg drag from Fez. Clinical footwork.
That was essentially a 1v2 from Fez.
That was a 1v2, yeah.
Yeah, if he loses that, then it's a 2v2, and maybe his team don't pick it up. That's a massive clutch coming up.
Massive clutch coming from him.
The massive blunders are conversely coming out from the blue team. Right now, I'm liking the blue team, the red team's positioning better. Mano gets a massive double cleave, and with
definitely, Hyquin does fall. Shella goes down though. OCE and OWO trade, and Fez is just in this 1v1. And Mano doing everything he can to survive in this 1v2. Does go down. Let's get some Fez cam. See what he can do. Got 1v2 last round. Can he do it again? Look at the footwork from this man, Bobo. Oh, Fez gets one. Fez now looking extremely consistent. Gets the huge foot drag into the stab feint and takes out Smacker for the 1v3 clutch.
Fez, the resident European, good morning, governor. 1vx to close out the first map. That's, I mean, he won the map off of that 1vx. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, 1v3, we take those. Fez looking strong this morning.
That's like that. That's as impactful as a 1vx with the timing, the placement as you can get. It literally wins the map. You know what I mean? If he loses that, as he rightfully should, it's 6-6, and then
easily
Lox's team could have taken that map. That was really well played.
Really well played.
Bit of blundering from Spaghetti Cat, failing to chamber these XLs, but Fez was just playing with his initiative really well, really aggressive in the 1vx, as he should be. So well played to him.
Hyquin takes a bit of damage from Zia. Zia sees the switch angle and takes it. OCE does fall.
Smacker play that too good, that 2v2.
Fez doing really well to survive. It is clearly Fez's day. But I don't think it's going to be enough. What a round from Fez again. Even though we didn't get anything, surviving for that long 1v3.
Spaghetti Cat and Smacker opened up in their 2v2 really quickly. They got the wrap on one of the opponents. It was really clean.
Everyone just going into a riposte battle right now. 5 1v1s with a 2v2 over here. And here we go. People starting to fall. Zia coming in to match Fez.
3 jewels right now.
Fez gets a big XL onto Smacker. Smacker falls for the feint, and it's gonna be OWO in a 1v3, and does fall.
Mano has the great decision making there to just run towards Zia and hit him in the back there. Abandon his
definitely.
when he's given the space. turns into a 3v2.
And we see Zia in a 1v2. OCE picking up a big pick onto Smacker. Zia doing their best to survive against Hyquin. And Hyquin does get a big foot drag. And Hyquin's going to need to do something big here. Tried his best, but 4 people, Bobo, there's only so much you can do.
There's only so much you can do, yeah.
Although saying that, Maino 9-1 at the moment, using XE.
Yeah, the star player is like really showing why he's the star player right now.
Does fall for an early feint. Chambers it and runs away, just looking to buy time.
Yep, he's on their best player Hyquin, and he's wasting all of Hyquin's time.
Oh, the TK coming out from Fez. It's unfortunate from him. Fez now fighting Hyquin in the back, and it's gonna be Sheller in a 1v3, and does go down.
Really unfortunate team kill there. I mean, that's why it's so important to practice this game with the 100% team damage setting enabled on your practice servers.
Yeah. Maino just taking Smacker for a run. Does get hit because of it, but Spaghetti looking rough. Maino eyes up the switch there, but OCE is gonna fall first. Maino takes a pick up onto Spaghetti. Zia in a 1v2. Buying time for their teammate. Did really well there. Maino going for the close gap. Sees Smacker. Smacker now 1 HP. Felide 1 HP. And Maino just going to try and close out these kills, but Felide. Nice attempt from Felide. Did take one out with him.
Maino is just putting so much pressure on the blue team with how he's positioning himself. He's just constantly free and roaming to hit people in the bag, and even when he doesn't get the hit, he's threatening it. It's
Look at that switch coming out from Maino. Even if he misses, he applies pressure. It's a big hit off. Sees the open window, but is surrounded now. Maino takes out one. Hyquin, Fez goes for the switch. Fortunately, doesn't follow through, but Maino in a 1v3. Just not enough.
Not that round. Spaghetti Cat just got that pick too quick, and they snowball from there.
Yeah.
You know?
Both teams looking strong though. 3-3 on the board. You see Zia fighting Spaghetti in the back line. Fez gonna fall. Maino falls as well. OCE does pick up Hyquin. Sheller trying to survive. Buy time for Zia. Sheller does go down. OCE and Zia and Maino in a 3v3. Smacker in the corner in a 1v2. They trade and now it's a 2v2. Maino 0 stun. Zia just trying to do everything they can to buy time for that stun regen. Zia goes for a huge drag. Does get excelled by the poleaxe. Sees the messer coming. Gets a huge switch. Felide just trying to survive. Goes for a big drag. Is it going to be enough? And now it's a 1v1.
Man, there's one hit though. Wins the first hit.
It's going to be really, really close. Buffer war. Both players reading it. And Felide just loses the reading battle. Maino showing that they've got an iron will.
Yep, he did. And again in that 2v2, Maino's just runs away from his jewel and wraps up the enemy. They're not addressing his footwork right now. He's
not at all. Sheller takes a big hit early. Although, does go to trade it out onto Felide. Gets the kick off.
Goes down.
And Sheller falls first. And now that snowball's going to happen. OCE is in a corner, 1v4. Maino coming in and see what he can do. Nearly. If he got that cleave off, that could have been absolutely devastating.
Could have, yep. That's what that execution is so good for. That round that they lost, interesting to see that Maino was kind of far away from the action. I think if they want to win, they need Maino
up in the fight. Yeah.
For basically 5 jewels right now.
Fez.
Kind of cross over, and Fez has done a lot of damage there. Now they've got blue team has 2 members that are low HP. Another one goes down on the side. Another one there.
Hyquin falls, and that's going to be a clean sweep. Never mind, why did I say it? Fez coming in with a TK. Oh, poor Mano.
The slam deny, the slam deny.
Mano dying more to teammates than enemies in this game.
Yep, he actually has. What's gonna happen this round? Blue team are getting a bit of a wrap right now? Never mind, the red team is actually looking better in this 3v3.
Mano sees the switch, doesn't connect.
OCE's low.
OCE doing a really, really good job to survive against Hyquin there. Let his team come in and take up the kills. And now, OWO in a 1v4. Does go down.
In OCE's position there, it's about surviving. Like, the biggest impact you have there is surviving. It's not really looking for kills, and that's exactly what you do. Because he's the one that's in the sandwich there. It's like a 1-2-1-2 setup. And the two and the 1 in the middle, the goal for both of them is just to survive. That's exactly what he did. He survived for a long time.
Teams were opting for a pause here. You know what? Mano, Bobo, is absolutely not messing around today. All these players looking really strong, but a 20 bomb? Second map in?
He is a bit of a menace, Mano. Interesting storyline here. Mano up against Hyquin, former teammate.
Yeah.
Wants to make a statement. Not really, there's no bad
Fez caught in the open early. Fez falls to the buffer. Shella doing their best to survive, but so does Zia. Shella goes down as well. And Mano just going to try and survive in this corner, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
It's still map point. 2 map points for Mano's team.
Yeah, definitely.
But after that pause, Lox's team gets around immediately. OWO Fez, sorry, has gotten free. Applying pressure in the backs right now.
Shella, I see you. Spaghetti Cat does fall to Fez. OWO trades to Zia. Shella just trying to hard read these, let the team come, but I don't think it's going to be enough. It's going to go to match point. It was looking good for Zaya's team at the start. Fez got free and got some cleaves in, and he got the first pick, I think, but they just quickly followed with frags of their own. Oh, Mano getting excelled very quickly off the bat. Mano just can't read this excels. Mano is low slam now, calling for a catch from a teammate, and it does go through. OWO doing his best, and Mano, and it does look like it's going to be Zia's team to take the second map. One more map to them, and they win the point.
And that round, I mean, Mano's team did it without him. He was stuck in a duel, losing,
exactly.
and his team cleaned up on the other side.
OWO does have some cracked leg cells. You are correct. But honestly, so far, you can tell the bar has been raised from yesterday, can't you?
Yeah. These guys are really legit. This is high level play that we're witnessing right now.
Definitely. And here we go, round 1 of MBC Crest. Let's see what happens.
So, okay, 2v2 and 3v3 as we expect.
OWO does a big switch, hitting Mano and Fez in the back. Trades it onto Fez. Zia's team now 2 men down. OCE trying their best to survive, but it's just going to be an absolute domination. Zia now in a 1v5. Doing good. Does take Stam off 1. And the parry timing just not going to work for them.
OWO just pops off in the 2v2 there against Fez.
OWO had some disgusting switches to start there. Let's see if he can replicate it. And now they're opting to go 4 right side.
And Mano in a 1v2, but he reads. Stays alive for so long.
And Fez with a
his
switch onto
teammate
Felide. Oh, we're now in a 1v3. It does go down. And it's looking like Zia's team are back with a force. Spaghetti doing everything they can to survive. And they equalise. OCE 4-1.
You know, XP1s are fine to have at the start of the round, but it's important who you target.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're getting an XP1 on the best 1vx on the other team, you've made a tactical error. Really nice sandwich for the blue team right now, but Zaya's still alive. Nuppy goes down. Well played from Pyquin and Owo there.
What a fast round. All of Zia's team just falling in the blink of an eye. And Shella goes down as well. Clean sweep from Lox's team there.
Pyquin and Owo position themselves really well. Put Zaya in the sandwich, and I think the first kill eventuated from that onto Zaya. Blue team playing a bit more passive, drawing them in right now.
Yeah, definitely. And Pyquin matching Zia in this early 1v1 and just absolutely stomps. Pyquin known for his 1v1 prowess. Shella now trying to survive, match Pyquin, get some stamina back, but it's just not going to be enough.
Meme popped off that round. He like came around on the wrap and just aggressively footworked to the side of his opponent, circled around and made the 2v2 a wrap situation. Got the first 2 picks really quick, and he's popping off at 9-1 now.
Beautiful. Although Smack are 11-1 right now. Not 11-1, 9-1, sorry. Matching the other ES player. Although losing the duel, Zia looking strong. And this could go anyone's way. And Smacker does pick up the kill there for the flank, and it's gonna be Fez. And does get kicked.
I don't know if I should call him Smacker or Meme, but I keep... My default is to call him Meme.
Oh, I'm just going off team name.
Yeah, it's so I've known him for so long, but I hope I haven't been confusing you.
No, it's fine. I worked it out.
Any of the viewers.
Bit of a skirmish going on in mid, and Owo comes in for a clean switch. Also taking out Felide, a team member with him, and Fez in a 1v5, and I can't even switch to him. Do you know what? Lox is very comfortable on this map.
I think the two carries on Lox's team have turned up for this one. Pyquin and Smacker are popping off.
Yeah, definitely. 13-1 and 10-1. Although Owo, not to forget about him, 8-1. It just seems that Zia is struggling a bit. Maybe just not a comfortable map for them. You never know what's going on in their head, especially in semi-finals. The pressure is definitely going to be mounted today. And here we go. Opting 3-2 split. Shella gets a huge switch off. Fesner looking to catch Shella now. Doesn't input, but does get the kill finally. Spaghetti in a 1v2. Possible to win this. Does go down. And Pyquin does go down as well. Looks like they needed that pause because now they're back. Second round for them.
Oh, good. Maybe they just need a pause to break the momentum for the blue team.
Definitely. Just take a 30-second break. Just breathe. OCE getting a huge XL off onto Smacker, matching that ES, but on the side, Pyquin is beating Zia quite rapidly. Zia's Iron Reeds coming through, though. Smacker and Owo do fall, and Zia's team are going to collapse at this opportunity. Pyquin taking some big damage. Fez takes out Spaghetti, and Felide falls. It was really nice catch, wasn't it?
That was gorgeous. I like the footwork there from Fez at the start as well. Got the wrap. Didn't get the kill straight away, but put pressure on the blue team. Again, Fez with good footwork.
Smacker just getting... Fez does jump to deny the 55 damage from the ES.
Ooh.
Does go down to Felide. And now it's a 2v3. Fez opting for the stam regen. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, Shella. Oh, the panic parry. Shella did really well there.
Yeah, he did. He made that possible. He got the frag and the jewel really quickly, and then it suddenly was a 2v2, but Fez couldn't hold.
And we go for another pause.
Somebody please help me!
Definitely a more serious atmosphere. These pauses coming out all the time. So much so that I can't stop turning my camera. Well.
Interesting that it's the team that's up 6-3 that's pausing now.
And we are back straight into it.
Yep, so, I mean, there's no subs that were called there. Must have just been tactical.
Just pure tactics. If Lox's team can get this round, it will be a point to them. Although Zia's team's not going to give it easily. Lots of people falling. OCE falling to the halberd. Haikun picking up 2 kills, but Shella's there. Shella just needs to match this 1v1. Buy time for Owo in the 1v2. Zia, Maino picks up the kill. Haikun now in the 1v3. Does go down.
This map's feeling, like, really tense.
Maino now back. Top of the board, 10-6.
Even though it's 6-4, I mean, a lot of the rounds have been really close.
Yeah,
The series
definitely.
is getting heated up now.
Maino does fall for the feint. Maino iron raids with a fast ES buffer. He's going to fall to his left to see if Maino can survive. Calls for the teammate. The teammate comes in. Haikun, though, not giving Maino much ground to work on. Just needs to survive. Philide is in a 1v2 behind him. Zia's there to catch Haikun. Stop that backup coming in. And now Haikun in a 1v3, 0 stam, and does get taken out. Really, really good hold from Zia.
I don't know if you've seen Philide, mate, but he held that 1v2 for so long. He
Really?
There's, I think, 3 times and had them both on 1 hit. He was a bee's dick away from winning that, and probably would have won the round as well. Really good effort from him.
Although Haikun early on gets taken down. Maino giving him no ground to breathe. It's going to come to match point. Smacker now, though. Not a player you want to mess with. Look at that overhead. Birdie does go down.
That round was an absolute clinic from Fez. He hit a gorgeous pivot at the start, and then with the double cleave.
This is potentially the last round Zia's team need to play. Oh, Philide falls fast.
Immediately.
Smacker doing that. Oh my god, Smacker falls. It's now a 3v5. Make that a 3v4. Into a 3v3. Okay, no, but the Haikun goes down. Shella's behind. Spaghetti doing absolutely everything he can right now. Does go down. Oh, whoa. 7 stam, and that is gonna be Zia's team going through to finals.
Wow, that was a great series. I mean, even though it was 3-0, as you can see, there was some tight maps, and especially that one there. They were up 6-3, I think, weren't they?
Yeah, they were 6-3 at the start, and then they called for a pause, and now 7-6.
Man, oh wow, that was some really impressive Mordhau being played from both teams. I felt like Haikun and Meme really stepped up in that map and were putting on a clinic. But one problem for them is that I think their 2 best players were playing in the 2v2 side. I think they had Owo and Haikun there.
Owo and Haikun were left side 2v2.
Yes, yeah. So I mean, I feel like an issue for them, strategically, and perhaps an error they made, is that they didn't swap it up, because you win your 2v2, let's say, But what happens if your team loses their 3v3? At that point, it doesn't really matter that you won your 2v2 because it's a 3v2. So in that regard, the 3v3 takes higher priority than the 2v2. So I feel like what they should have done at some point, an adjustment, would have been to swap the players around and try to put all their strongest players on the 3v3 side and
Yeah,
see
definitely.
what happens there. Because like the difference after the pause was players like Fez and Mano are absolutely tearing up in the 3v3. I was watching Fez every round and he was like getting big cleaves and picks at the start of the round on the 3v3 side, and then they snowballed from there. But look, it's hard to make the right call in the heat of the moment.
Definitely,
like
especially with the pressure. But one thing I take from that, Bobo, is that Zia's team is not playing 3-0 to start off semis. That's a statement.
This is a team as well. There's some teams here that I've seen that I feel like the coaching is there, and Mano's team is Zaya's team is one of them. I feel like I'm seeing like a unit play. I feel like because Mano and Fez they're from my team backbox. I feel like I can see the DNA in the structure and how they're playing, which is beautiful. This is what we want out of a draft form. We want I think a large point, a large part of what it's about is getting free coaching for everyone.
Yeah.
To raise, a rising tide lifts all boats, right? And this is the kind of tournament we want everyone to improve. I think that Lox's team should be really proud of their performance as well, though. They had some really promising team play that I was seeing as well. Some good pivots, some good wraps happening as well. Some really phenomenal individual plays coming out from some of their players at some points for leader with the heroic 1vx in the second to last round, I believe.
Yep. Surviving for high
Meme popping off. And just like to draw attention to Meme, aka Smacker, I don't believe that he was picked up for an enormous amount of points. He's a veteran player, was back around in the Venetus League. I believe he was picked up in the 20s for points. I could be mistaken. And mate, the value for money that they got for that pickup was unbelievable. I think Memes really made a statement this tournament saying like, I'm not done with this game yet. Like I'm still good. Even as an inactive veteran, I can just come in on any given day on the tournament and look like a top tier player.
Yeah, it looked like I've been playing non-stop. I can just come in an underdog and show that I can play with the big boys. Although, speaking about big boys, this next match, Ranger and Reggie, what are your thoughts?
All right. So, Reggie's team was a team where, just by looking at the draft, on the surface, I thought that they weren't going to make top 4. But instead, these guys have just looked fucking phenomenal. I knew from the start, Jude, that all of the drafts were close. Like I said, the drafting was done excellently. But I just underestimated this team a little bit, mate. Like honest to God, I just did. Like they really look like a unit. I think that they have an amalgam of players that all share like a similar kind of intuition for the game. They're all very, I think, are playing aggressive.
Yeah, definitely.
And playing into the teamwork, and that is it's just working.
And
this is a unit.
For me today, especially coming out of yesterday, Poland. Probably the most clips apart from Imperialism, I want to say. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on him today.
Yep, on the Power Rangers side, I underestimated them. Imp and Poland have been carrying really hard. Poland surprised me how good he still is because he's a great player that's been really active, and he's just shown that he's not done with this game yet. He's been really.
It seems we're opting for a fist fight for the Kendo.
I mean, this would be cool to see, as we know that Kendo isn't the end of the world. So, I mean, if they want to do it for fun.
Here we go.
Honor it.
I've never really commentated fistfights before. I don't know what to say. I mean, having a bit riposte war, goes for the kick, does not connect. Poland winning now. Poland 2 punches in. Poland with the footwork to dodge. And Poland 3. Poland picks up a 4th hit. Make that 5.
Somebody please help me!
Somebody please help me.
And I think that's Splunter struggling. Does get the stun off, though. And Poland with the lean backs. And he does fall on the floor. Misses. What is going on? Reggie's team having a back off a bit, give some room.
Clearly, none of these guys have Brawler on their class.
Oh, and he falls. And does get kicked in the face. Splunter falls. Poland's onto the second one.
It's so, like, in fist battles, right, because that you have the auto parry, essentially, it's more about footwork than anything else.
Yeah.
And that it makes it deceptively interesting.
And Poland is demonstrating that. He's really dodging all these swings. Stamina not really being an issue for anyone here. Just taking their time. Poland misses. And Poland, member of Reggie's team, is low stam, goes for the kick and it does not connect. Poland just bullying these players.
Yeah, he is. It looks like he's just more clued into the conventions and the tactics of fist fighting.
And only falls. Poland 2-0. Goes straight back into it.
Oh, Post Meridian is chambering his fist. This guy looks like he knows what he's doing. He's going to be winning on stamina if he keeps that up. Good
Poland,
footwork from him
31
there.
stam, opting to take the regen. Does lean back hit though. I never thought you could lean back a fist, but the more you know.
And now Post should be up on stamina. He's probably going to want to keep up the pressure and the initiative, but he gets a bit too aggressive and Poland catches him out. 2 fists in return.
Poland, 22 stam, kind of on the back burner. You see him S-keying a lot. Stam misses the kick. He's gonna fall. What is happening? This Power Rangers team. And now Post opting to back off, gets the kick. Poland 10 6 HP, and does go down.
Woo!
And Post.
Finally, someone that could say something about Poland's fisting.
I was waiting for the joke, and there it is. Look at the footwork. Post just not playing games. Baiting out the punch. And Billy falls.
This is the most competitive kendo we've seen.
This is stressful. I'm stressed for them.
I know, right? It's just so competitive.
Both players trying to hard read absolutely everything. Post does get stunned. 18 HP, 8 HP now, 1 hit away from dying. Does miss the drag, 2 stamina. But Post coming back in, looking strong, and does go down to Chevs. Having a bit of a riposte war here, Bobo.
Surge looks like he knows what he's doing with these fists. He's putting on the aggression, trying to outstamp him.
Both players opting for a stam regen.
And you know what I'm surprised about? I'm surprised that we're not seeing any jump kicks.
Yeah, that is true, actually.
Because
Although...
kicking stuns the fists, and you can't parry it, you can only counter kick, so it's quite effective as a technique.
Backing off, Chev sees the kick coming and reads it. And it's gonna be taking out Surge.
Chevs is dominating the fist war right now.
It's gonna be really close. Can Chevs hold? Show the dominance. Come on, Chevs, you can do it. Well, they're saying that there's still 2 more members of Rangers team to go. Gets the kick off, big stun. Lands a headshot. Although Chevs gets the drag. Chevs giving no ground to work on. Does get stunned. Gonna be S-keying out. I'm not gonna lie, my head kind of hurts from seeing all this camera movement, but it's fine. And Chevs goes down. Gets kicked. Oh, trades back. Chevs, come on, you've got this, I believe. And he gets the 7 stam.
The knockout blow.
Absolutely knockout blow.
Any hopes of a kendo victory for for Ben Rubik's team? No, that's something. That was something.
Oh. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen.
Power Ranger said that he wants Chevs with him on a night out.
Fair enough.
And I can see why. You know, Chevs is obviously the kind of guy that'll have your back if things go wrong at the bar.
Exactly. Now, Bobo, we're going to be looking at a an Executioner Sword ban and a Pole Hammer ban.
Yep, pretty expected.
Pretty expected, yeah. Especially with, you know, judging from the first game, Mano on that XE, really showcasing that weapon.
Imperialism loves the X he's been using at all tournaments, so the XE ban makes sense. The one that surprises me a little bit is Poland banning the Pole Hammer because he's so good with it himself, but that's a respect ban for Solved, I think, because Solved is he's a bit of a menace on that weapon as well.
Yeah, definitely.
But he can just go back to using the bill hook. I don't know why Solved is so good with that weapon, but he just is. He just gets it done.
Yeah, 100%.
And we'll see probably Poland on the Evening Star then. Well, actually, if Imperialism doesn't have access to the XE, I'm guessing we're gonna see Imp and Poland using the Maul on the Evening Star. I don't know who's gonna be using which. Might be Imp on the Maul.
Imp on the Maul?
It's possible, yeah. Because
I mean,
he
Imp
hasn't
is...
had his XE banned yet, I don't think.
Imp is a star player in my opinion. Definitely one to watch out for.
I think that he might be the MVP of this tournament so far for me.
And let's hope he can take that MVP status to another level in these matches today.
That's what his team are going to be hoping for. But yeah, Imp's been playing bonkers. He's been playing lights out.
Yeah, definitely.
Tournament.
And we're going to be looking
like the 4v4.
into the first bans here. Interested to see what these team pick, because obviously best of 5, you're kind of forced to play one of the maps you don't like, but it's going to be a Solved contraband ban and a Steedy contraband ban, which are a majority of people's comfort picks. First pick.
The Solved maps are not getting much love.
Not at all. But first pick is North Shore, which is a bit of a new map into the scene, but people seem to absolutely love it. And then second pick coming out is going to be a Steedy Mosh Pit, which is just raw individual talent and a bloodbath. We love to see it.
I mean, both teams are banning the contraband maps, which means they're favoring the flat maps.
Yeah, definitely.
It's interesting.
And then we're going to see an NBC Crest pick. People seem to love that map. I mean, I personally love it, and I'm sure you do as well, Bobo. In terms of, I know not the map itself, but in terms of just how you have to play it.
I want it, like, because we have 7 maps, it's you know, you want something like NBC Crest in there that's a bit different from the others, so that there is, you know, even though it's not my favorite map, I'm glad it's in the pool. Because if we're doing like a 7 map pool with a veto picking phase, we don't want all the like or the more to just be flat maps, because then what's the point of the process? So NBC Crest being in there makes the series really interesting because it's something different.
Definitely. And then we see a Tourney mosh pit pick and a mosh pit as the decider. Guys, I know you're saying that vanilla mosh pit is gross. I kind of agree with you, but out of everything that was left, it was the only one that was viable.
Yeah, that's pretty much true. Rock Stand was the map that we were going to have as the 7th map in the map pool to play, but it's just got broken by the patch. Nothing we can do about that.
No, unfortunately, it's completely out of our control. I mean, patches are great, and we've had to adapt on the fly, and this is the best we can do. Mosh pit is not completely terrible, but I understand why people dislike it. And there we see Lion's Order at the top. 3-0 into Locks, looking very strong. I'm interested to see how this goes, because both teams were strong yesterday.
Yeah, like I was saying, both teams essentially have surprised me. Like, both of these teams, I didn't think that they would be in the semi-finals, and they both are, and they both looked phenomenal. It's just
definitely
it's too hard to predict with this scene.
But here we go.
Hard to have predicted how good Poland was going to look after all this time off. Hard to predict how well they were going to work as a unit. Power Ranger and Chev's really doing their part as well.
Yeah, 100%, Bobbo.
Hard to predict how like Bonkers, Sold, and Splinter were going to look as well on their team, with Oni as a strong third. Just everything about it has been hard to predict.
And here we go, first round. Gonna see just a bit of a mess. Splinter gets taken out. Chevs goes down. Post goes down. Ranger goes down. And Obi falls quickly. Imp in a 1v2 to survive. And Poland again in a 1v2. And Poland now in a 1v4. And it's gonna be Reggie's team taking that quick first round. Splinter picking up 4 kills very quickly. Evening Star. Let's see if he can do that again.
Okay.
Splinter goes for the switch.
There's 2 2v1s happening right now, but it's Splinter's team that's far more efficient, and they're going to win the round.
Poland and Chevs trying to survive. Poland gets a massive 4-man parry into a 3. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Unfortunate. Poland did really good to survive there.
2 2v1s, and there was a really bizarre misplay from Power Rangers team where 2 of the players just left the 2v1, wasted time, and ran over to the blob. I don't know why they did that, but mistaken a heated moment. Post gets a massive pick straight away.
Massive maul pick there. And Obi and Chev's gonna survive. Does get one. Chevs. Nice attempt from Chevs.
As long as the maul is in play, you're always going to see at least one round where, you know, someone just gets insta-donked. It's the weapon one hits to the head, for crying out loud.
Let's see if Imp can do something with this maul, but the players seeming to be a bit of a slow start. Here we go. Imp matches the maul, sees an angle, does miss. Someone using fists? I'm slightly confused.
I don't know.
What is going on? I think that was Sergi with fists. Solved in a 1v5. Doing decently. We're just not going to be enough.
It's possible that maybe Sergi accidentally switched to a weapon that a teammate already had, and then he had to drop it and not use it so that his team won't get punished.
They're not opting for the pause though, they're just going to keep on. Imp matching the maul on the sideline. Poland goes for a switch. Does get hit, and Obi's coming in for the switch onto Surge. Poland does fall to solved. Ranger goes down, Imp goes down, and Chevs falls.
The duels were looking better for Reggie's team.
Yeah, Reggie's team are 4-1 up already. They're not coming to play. Splinter takes an early hit. Working Force do fall. Meridian falls very, very quickly. Although Splonter gets a trade. Let's see what Splonter can do. Gets a huge drag onto Imp. Doing his very, very best to survive. And Poland with a team kill in the back. Splonter picks up, and now Sol does go down. It's going to be a 1v1. Both players 100 HP. It's going to come down to individual duel talent. Splonter gets a huge left-handed drag. Goes for the XL. It does miss. And Splonter. He's giving Poland no floor to run on. 12-2. 6 rounds in.
5-1. That's really nice. There was a team kill in the 2v1 against Sol there, which unfortunately costs Rangers team the round.
Yeah, Poland does trade on to Sergi after getting Chevs taken out. Sol trying to survive, but it's looking rough. Let's see if Splonter can do anything, but it's going to be hard. Tries to read, does get a double parry off, but he is going to go down. And Ranger did need that round. Let's see if they can keep that momentum up. Poland, though, 10-5. Despite the odds, doing really well.
Imp is not looking as comfortable on this more. I mean, I called it, but maybe he's just a bit rusty on it, you know?
Poland does go for a bit of a gamble switch and doesn't go through. Poland just running in. Poland in a 1vx and surrounded. Kind of got himself killed there, Bobo.
I didn't see Poland that round. I was more focused on Imp, but yeah, that was a pretty messy round. It's all over the spot. I love to see this kind of chaos ensue on the server.
Obi getting instantly killed on the side. Salt and Splonter, a duo you do not want to mess with. Imp just trying to survive, but only takes him out. Poland now trying to survive. And it's all down to Ranger. He does go down. And that is going to be probably the quickest game we've seen.
18-3 for Splonter, man.
Absolutely just not playing any games. Splonter showing that he is a force to be reckoned with, and he will put his team on his back.
Yeah, he absolutely fucking popped off that game, and I think something for the problem for Power Rangers team is that fifth man pickup in Obi, he looked like he wasn't comfortable on the server. It looked like he was getting, like they were targeting him a little bit as the fifth, sort of the last pickup, and that's the thing about drafting. You want to any weak links can be exploited. So Reggie's team a little bit more well-rounded, perhaps. Let's go, Reggie. Very dually with 1-2v2 right now. Ooh, Splonter with the team kill. And then Poland and Imp winning their duels is going to be probably a wrap for the red team. Splonter with a heroic effort there. And I'm not hearing Jude in Discord anymore.
Can you not hear me?
Was everything good? I can hear you now. Sorry, I thought maybe there was a technical difficulty. There we go. Another quick round coming out from the Ranger team.
And it is going to be Ranger establishing that early dominance.
I mean, wow. The map 1 was so dominant for Reggie's team, and now 2-0 looking really good for Rangers team. Don't know what's going to happen.
Looking a bit kind of uniform all over the board. Reggie trying to survive. Chev's in a 1v2. Doing his best, but I think he's going to fall. The big reads from Chevs, though. Doing well. And now it's a 2v3, 2v4. We see Ranger in the corner doing absolutely everything he can. And it's gonna be Imp to try and survive, but cannot connect. You want to see some Imp? We can get some Imp cam.
That was quite a nasty hold from him. Just
Yeah,
barely
really, really
going
good in the
off,
back.
But wow, he survived for a lot longer than he should have.
Imp trying to survive, gets a big maul hit off. But a member of Reggie's team is coming to assist. Imp in a 1v2, and the whole team is going to collapse.
I didn't even see the first pick off that round. It just happened really quick.
Yeah, really, really fast.
Which is good. That's how you want to do it. You want to win the rounds and you want to win them quick.
I mean, both teams looking really strong. Solved in the middle here, going for a big switch. Goes for the backswing onto Chefs, does not connect. Splunter will fall to Poland. Although Solved.
Come back.
Solved?
Gets two back. Now it's a 1v3 though.
And does all. Goes for the backswing. Does get parried. Imp not giving him much to work on. Rangers team showing that they're definitely a lot more comfortable on this map. Billy getting a big hit onto Splunter early. And Splunter's going to fall. Billy's going to fall to a team hit. Chevs goes down. Ranger goes down. It's a very, very tight. Poland in a 1v3. Doing good footwork here. But the War Axe is just going to give him no room to breathe. Oni picking up 3 kills that round.
I'm being a bit quiet because I'm trying to analyze like the positioning for the teams.
Nah,
but,
you're
like,
fine, man. You're fine.
It's really it's a lot going on. It's
Splunter opening up
understand it.
with a team hit. Posty going down to Ranger. Splunter trades to Poland and Chevs. Imperialism trying to survive. It's now a 2v3. Imp in a 1v3. I don't think it's going to be enough.
I think Splunter on the Zweihander is a really good choice. He went huge that round. He got free.
Definitely.
Was clean. Pardon me.
Splunter 10 kills on the board. Let's see if he can make it 11. Does accidentally team hit and kill his teammate, but he's there for the switch. Makes up for it. Gets a huge backswing. Although Poland and Splunter Solved is a bit overextended, and Poland spots that, and Splunter goes down.
That was really interesting. He just clapped his teammate.
Clapped his teammate and then killed another one in the process. It's,
but then, but then instantly traded, so, you know. Can't complain, I guess.
Splunter taking a lot of damage early, trying to survive that 1v2, is somehow still alive. Solved doing really good to catch him, but he does fall. Reggie in a 1v3 in the corner, and it's going to be a 2v5. Solved, although Meridian does get a trade. Solved, can he survive? I don't think he's going to.
And now we got Power Rangers team up 5-4.
Let's get some imp cam. 10-4 on the board. Imp with the maul. Only getting a pick. Splunter getting a pick onto Ranger. Imp doing really good to survive in this 1v2. He does go down. And we see Soul getting clipped. Absolutely interestingly. Post falls, Reggie falls, Oni falls, and it's a Splunter in a 1v5. I mean, if anyone could do it, it would be him, judging from his performance, but I'm not keen. Absolutely rough rounds. This is so close. Rangers team at match point now. Hoping to equalize, get one map under their belt. And Post is going to run for its life, and he's going to fall for it. Although Oni did trade onto Chevs. And Imp goes down. This is possible for Reggie's team. They just need to survive. Although Poland is doing incredible work in that 1v2. And he does go down. Ranger now in a 1v4. And he does fall to equalize. How are you feeling, Bobo? Oh, it seems my caster has gone. That is completely fine. And we're going to see Imp getting a pick onto Reggie, but solved again with another team here. And it looks as if it's going to be Rangers' first game. It's Bobo has just sent me a message saying that he has gone down. His internet is completely out. If anyone wants to hop in the caster booth with me, that would be greatly appreciated. Although coming into the third map, both teams have 1 point each coming into NBC Crest, where these tight engagements are really going to prowess. And here we go. Let's see which team is going to be dominant and which team is going to struggle. Both teams really, really strong so far. We see Solve taking early damage from Power Ranger. Although Billy in a 1v2 does get caught. Splinter now against Ranger to trade, but Post going to do everything to survive in this 1v3. Buy Splinter some time, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Post doing really well to hold, actually. Goes for the footwork and does go down. And we see Ranger picking up 3 quick kills on the board. Just take that first round.
Excuse me for my absence, my net went down.
Completely fine, Bobber. You've only missed 1 round. And Ranger is going to be matching Ben in the middle here. Oh. What is going on? Okay, we got a pause. What is going on?
They've done a slow-mo, have they?
Yeah, they have indeed done a slow-mo.
I think because they've slow-moed just as I'm entering yeah, on my side, I can't see.
Oh no, there seems to be a double weapon pick or something. Only choosing to go for a pole hammer, which is banned. So I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Silly players. So how did the that second map go? Did Power Rangers team end up picking it up?
Do you mean the ending of the match? Yeah, Rangers team did manage to equalise with the map.
Okay, cool. So we're at 1-1 now.
We are indeed at 1-1.
That's what we like to see.
Team Ranger has been given a point. Okay, so they are now 2-0.
Oh, yep. I've just seen that on the scoreboard. Okay. Hey, that's why you gotta be a bit more careful, Oni.
Rules are
Don't be
rules.
giving away 3 points like that. Rules
Yeah,
are
definitely.
rules. They're not made to be broken.
Oh, we see Solve taking a big bit of damage early. Power Ranger matching him in the mid. And Chevs is going to fall really quickly. Splonter in the backline with the ES. Going to take up 2 big kills. Imp trying to survive, but 1v5, unless he can do the impossible, he will fall.
Oni, I couldn't see who Oni was 2v2ing with, but they're doing their part and just surviving against Imp and Poland.
Yeah, I'm keen to get some Splonter cam. He's going really round really quickly. And as I say that, he does go down. But Chev's trades with Billy.
One enemy member as well. Big cleave coming out from Chev's. Bit too good.
Ben trying to survive. Got a bit of a 1v1v1 here. Solved with the iron reeds, but falls for the drag. And it's going to be Ben in a 1v3. Rough.
Interesting round.
Yeah, interesting round.
4v4 from the start.
All teams opting to just go. Billy catches Solved overextending there. And Solved does fall for it. Splonter gonna get the trade. Billy now in a 1v1. And we break out. We see Oni on the side trying to go for a 1v2. Splonter and Ben fall. And now it's Oni in a 1v4. He does go down to Imp.
That was good stuff from Imp and Poland. They got that pick in 2v2 really quickly at the same time over on the 3v3 side. they got the man advantage as well. They're just winning everywhere on the map in that
Yeah,
round.
definitely. We're opting for a pause again. I hate the camera controls when it pauses. It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's. I think when you slow mo it this to this degree, where it's this slow, it kind of it cooks the game.
Bugs the camera.
Yeah, right now.
You can see a body here
Poland's
flying in the
levitating for me.
sky.
Yeah, yep, I see that. Very elegant pose.
Yeah,
actually,
I wonder who
on
that
it.
is.
Like, kind of looks like right now. It reminds me of that that classic painting of the where the god is touching someone.
Oh
with the
yeah.
fingers.
I know what you're on about. Yeah,
in the
definitely.
Sistine Chapel or whatever.
It says unpaused, and we are back.
I love the ragdolls in this game. 4-1. Let's see if Reggie's team can rally and take this map back.
Definitely. Billy going for a big engage. Splunter with a flank. Solved opting to take the hit there to guarantee the kill. Billy in a 1v2 does fall. Power Ranger now going to be trying to survive. And it's all down to Poland, who does manage to get one, but just isn't enough. We're seeing a lot of TKing today.
Yeah, we are. I mean, TKs are costly, man. That's something
Very costly, especially in semi-finals. It's something you want to avoid.
Very quick pick from Reggie's team. Now they just want to snowball from here.
Imp.
Oh no, but
2v3. Poland and Imp, though, it is the dynamic duo. Although Poland does fall, and Imp gonna do his best, but just can't. Although Solved and Splunter, 9-4, 10-4. Proving that they are a dynamic duo indeed, and a force to be reckoned with, Bobo.
A force to be reckoned with indeed.
And they're playing this left side engagement. Splunter just...
Post Meridian, really quick pick.
Splunter just mechanical drags. Takes out Billy. An Imp in a 1v3, but again just falls, and now Poland is gonna go down. It seems they're really, really abusing their weaker side players and just opening that snowball.
Yeah, again, I want to see. I think that the winning strategy would to be putting Imp and Poland on the 3v3 side, honestly.
I agree. Although
that
Imp
being
gets a
said,
huge pick.
If he kills him that quickly...
Oh, it's looking like a Ranger point here. Can only survive against the odds. No, he can't.
I mean, if Imp can get a pick that quickly, though, on the maul, then he can go over to the 3v3 side and have an impact. So, I mean, that's the magic of the maul. You can get the pick so quick.
Take a look at what Imp... See if he goes for it again.
Oh, that time. Ben Rubiganoni playing a little bit too good.
Imp just trying to survive, praying that his team can get something out of this. But he does fall, and now it's a 2v3. Billy and Chevs. Although only a 0 stam. This is possible. Billy in a 1v3. Doing really good to survive, but he does go down. This is a close match.
Yeah, it is. I mean, everyone's performing. I mean, we're seeing Imp and Poland sometimes lose their 2v2 against the... Oni and Ben Rubik. Like,
yeah,
look at that.
Look at that. Poland just falls. Although saying that, post does go down as well, and so does Billy. It's all to play for. Ranger is 1 HP right now. Solve coming and does not parry it. And it's looking like it's going to be an Imp 1v3 moment. Does get the parry off, but it's just not enough.
Oni's a BSC, another BSC member that's just impressing me right now. You know, he's not at the top of the leaderboard, but he's on the harder side of the map against Imp and Poland, and he's really doing his bit. He's getting
what a bloodbath in this left side. What is happening? Ranger and Billy doing incredible work to survive as long as they did, but he does finally go down. Ranger just trying to survive in time for Imp, but Imp opts to help out Poland in a 1v1. Trying to equalize that into a 2v2 as fast as possible, and now Imp does go down. That was really, really good from Imp, but just wasn't enough.
I want to draw attention to Oni again that round because he survived for so long. Like,
Yeah.
but his team could just capitalize on a man advantage. It was a 2v1 at the start when Ben Rubik died, and then Imp ran away and elected to run away to the 3v3, which I kind of understand. It might have been a misplay, and he's low stamina surviving against Poland for so long, and then Imp rotates back, tries to get the pick on him in the 2v1, but he just stays alive just long enough for his team to come over and get the trade frag on Poland, turn it into a 2v1 for them.
Yeah.
Really heroic effort from Oni. Sometimes the scoreboard doesn't tell the whole story.
100% agree, and now Reggie's team are going to be looking to get some quick rounds and establish an early lead to hopefully get them into the finals, although Ranger sees the switch. But Ranger does fall for it. Billy in a 1v2 in the side, and Splonter and Solve showing that that duo is not to be messed with. Imp with his back exposed, gonna fall, and it's looking like an early victory for them.
That round was really nice from Poland as well. I was watching his POV. Didn't get the frag, but he stayed alive for a long time and did a lot of damage considering how low his stamina was.
Yeah, exactly. Poland is doing work even if the stats don't show it. And we see a bit of an even draw across all the board, really. And Billy goes down first in the right corner. Splonter and Solved so far unmatched in their duo on left side. Ranger, let's go down.
Poland that round's getting caught in a 1v1 with Oni. Not where he wants to be. He wants to be amongst it.
And see what's happening on this left side here, because Splonter and Solved are just permanently winning left.
Already got Bleed the bomb down to 1 hit, and he's dead. Now they go 2v1, they want to win it nice and quick.
And there we go. And now Solved and Splonter in to help out the rest of the team. Equalise that into a 3v2. Splonter matching Chevs, Solved matching Imp. Imp on the maul, trying its best to survive, but now it's a 1v3. And Imp does fall 0 stam. I'm wondering if maybe you take Imp off the maul, you know. And it looks like we're going for a yeah, Obi coming in.
Cheeky swap.
But Ben does get hit quickly. Sees Chev's coming for the switch. Trying to play his life. And Solve picks up a quick kill. Gonna go for the 1v2 with Splonter to equalise that quickly. But Post actually won the fight against Chevs in the corner here. Oh, Ranger. Oh, really big cleave from Ranger there. Looking hopeful. Bobo, this match is again, as I said, Reggie's team showing that dominance.
Yeah, I mean, they're up 4-0 now. It feels like out of nowhere. Now they're actually 3 rounds away from closing the series out. Feels like it came out of nowhere.
Oh, it's looking like...
This round's looking good for Red, though.
And here we have Ben against the odds. A lot of members going flawless up until that point. Solve 10-1. Splonter 9-1. Only 4-1.
First death for the two of them. Wow. Their 2v2ing has been really successful.
Yeah, and now Solve and Splonter opting to take the 2v1 really early. Try and close it out fast, but Ranger did a great job surviving as long as he did. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Imp going to try and survive in a 1v5. And he just falls.
Given how long Power Rangers survived over in the corner there, really far away from the masses, I'm kind of surprised that they won that round, because it was basically a 3v4 that they had to...
Yeah, exactly.
On the side, so... But, I mean, a 3v4 is workable.
Splonter reading that switch instantly. Ooh, only Solved and Posty getting a kill quickly, and it's going to be Imperialism. All alone, completely surrounded, somehow surviving that long. And now, Reggie's team just need 1 point, and they will be going to finals.
Match point out of nowhere, right?
Let's get some Splonter POV. Matching his
Oh,
duo
one of them's
12-1.
Obi was AFK at the start. Wow, bit of a throw from him.
Ooh, Imp gets a
Really good
huge
pick
one
though.
more, though. This is looking like they can come back from this. Ben, big pick, though. Does panic from Imp. Solved. Solved and... Oh, my God, solved. This is looking possible. Need to kill that. We need to kill him fast. And here we go. 2v2. Oh, my God, solved. Now in a 1v1. Poland 75 HP.
Stab drags are just a bit too naughty.
And Poland.
Poland was stab drags of his own. He stab dragged the stab dragger twice in a row. Well done from Poland, closing out the round.
Poland really, really putting the pressure on when it was needed.
Right in the nick of time.
Only forcing a bit of a switch there onto Poland, trying to eliminate these better players as fast as possible. Although Splunter does fall really fast. Although Solve does take out Poland, looking promising. Imp gets a quick XL onto Solve though. Only in Ben in a 2v2. And we see the Post picks up a quick kill onto Obi in the corner, and now Imp in a 1v2 to defend match point. Goes for the big leg dragon. It's not going to be enough.
Wow. This is a
Reggie's
really
team
tight
are
series.
going to be going to finals.
Wow, that was really interesting. That was really interesting to see. I feel like in this series there was a bit of a mechanical advantage to Reggie's team that was often, I think, the cause of them edging out some of these rounds. Like that last round there, for example, it was up to a duel on the side. Whether it was going to be a 2v1 for whichever team, and the blue team, Reggie's team, prevailed. I think that's been the story of this match. That was really razor thin.
Yeah, definitely.
I think like if I'm thinking about like factors that affected this match, I feel like this has maybe been the most impactful weapon ban that we've seen in the tournament. The XE ban targeting Imp, because
Yeah, definitely.
Imp was still really good on the Maul. I think he was still looks like the best player on his team to me. But I feel like he could have got more done if he had his favorite weapon, the XE, with the cleave, the 2-hit to kill and cleave potential.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Bobo, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break just to pop to the loo and refresh. So coming up, we have got, let's have a look. Who's playing next? We've got Losers 1 versus Losers 2. I think that will be... Who just lost? Going to be Imp's team versus Lox's team.
Yeah, that's it, Lox's team, yeah.
Okay, so you entertain, talk about that matchup, and I'll be as fast as I can.
Okay, sounds good. And anyone listening in the stream, if you're there and want to come in for a cheeky little interview just to kill some time while Jude gets back, let me know. Otherwise, having a look at this next matchup, I feel like I favor Lox's team a little bit, because I think that we saw mechanical skill disparity kind of betraying Imp's team a little bit on the lesser 3 players, and I think that they'll run into that same issue with Lox's team, who have a really nice even spread of talent on their team. But anything's possible. Imp and Poland can have a lot of impact just on their own. I think that NBC Crest is a map they want to avoid. I didn't think that they looked too great on that map. And also, I think another thing that's going to really affect this matchup is, are we going to see Lox's team make the same decision to ban the XE sword? I think that they should, but they might not, because Haikun really loves the XE sword for himself. I think the right call would be to ban it, to target Imp, because we just seen, I think, a noticeable depreciation in his impact, although still really high, without the XE sword. Just something to think about. And I do want to say, at this point in the tournament, I think the highest... I think that a lot of the highest bidded players are out of contention for first place. So Hyquin is out of contention, Cheeky's out of contention, Jats is out. I think Pingu's team is out as well. Kind of astonishing to see. I mean, the biggest star players that we have left now, right? The top two players, if we go off traditional like rankings and general like perception of the scene, it's probably Mano and Solved, which is really interesting. Maybe that goes to show a little something about our scene and how the skill distribution works. Just reading chat a little bit. Poland God, I agree with that. He carried really hard for his team, putting a lot of work. Nearly got them over the line.
Who nearly got who over the line, Bobo?
Just saying, Poland did a lot. Responding to Sav in the chat. Poland did a lot for his team. Him and Imp nearly got the Rangers. Yeah, they nearly got the Rangers over the line.
I just need to get back into the server, and then we will be ready to go. I apologise for the need, but you know, when you gotta let the snake leak, you gotta let the snake leak. You know how it is, Bobo.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta drain the snake. I mean, look, we all gotta piss. We
all gotta piss.
You know, man, woman. You know, you can't get away from that reality, so no one's gonna hold that against you.
Of course, we all have needs, and I do believe we're probably going to be starting to line up soon. How are we feeling? I'll just give Chosen the all clear. How are you feeling about this match then? Yeah, go on, give me a prediction. Let's hear it.
I'll give you a prediction, even though I said I'm done with predictions. But my prediction, anyways, for this match, I think that what is a really interesting part of this kendo that I want to see is I want to see if Lock's team's going to ban the XE, because I think that if they ban the XE, they're going to increase their chances significantly, crippling Imp a little bit. See if that might make the difference between them winning and not winning the series, but they might not ban it because Hyquin loves the XE. So I want to see if they make the right decision.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I think banning it would be the right decision, but either way, they got a good chance of winning with or without that weapon ban.
Definitely, and we're going to see Hyquin actually at the front here for this kendo.
Hyquin up against Poland.
Chosen. Safety's off, and here we go. Oh, there's right-handed excels for Hyquin. Just a bit too fast. Doing really good to hold out as he is, though. Opting to not take a lot of ripostes. There we go. Big late riposte drags. Does miss. Goes for the combo. And footworks the swing, knowing he has to take this down. And straight back into it. Hyquin with a huge overhead drag. Goes for a buffer. Poland reads it. Hyquin footworks it again. Bobo, this guy's insane.
This is Imperialism, actually.
That was Imp.
Yeah, it is. Oh, they both have regen. Oh. I guess that's... I mean, what can you do? You can't turn off on this map.
I'm just hoping these players actually choose to fight. And Hyquin coming in fast. Giving Imp a lot of room to breathe, you know.
He's really sending in the XLs.
Imp struggling, really low stand for Imp, and Imp falls. Hyquin 1-0. Hyquin is just... he's angry.
Hyquin, he likes to win duels and he likes to win them in style. Throwing in a jump kick there just for good measure. Big
drag, although... oh, the back parry. And Hyquin giving him nothing. Poland going down. Hyquin with the buffers. Good reads, although does get excelled from the greatsword. Definitely something you've got to respect. Well, the High Quinn connects out and... Oh! Chevs!
Just gets caught by the XL. Now
And
Chev's
Chevs
up
panics.
against Meme.
And
And Memes are playing
Memes here.
phenomenally as well.
And we see a bit of BM coming in from the voice lines, but both players having a bit of a riposte war. The Messer XL does go through onto Meme. Oh, and he catches the footwork. That's gonna be rough. These Messer XLs are not easy to read. Meme is doing an interstellar job here. Surviving the best as he can. Taking out Obi. And here we go,
His
Bobo.
I think the footwork of Meme was a little bit more consistent there, but Billy just shuts him down. But Billy's got to get through
Belide,
three.
here we are.
The kendo for his team.
Belide footworking that underhand. Gets a quick XL off. Into the slight gamble, but it pays off and Billy goes down.
It actually wasn't a gamble because there's like a big weapon speed difference between the Evening Star and the Mesa. That's
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
really good things about the Mesa is if you have you're versing a weapon like an Evening Star, if they chamber a bit too late, you can just commit and win initiative on your follow up.
Just let it rip.
And yeah, and Feladay knows that. His experience. Feladay is someone that understands the weapons he plays really well.
Bobo, we're going for a Maul Executioner ban.
Lox's team making the right call in my books, banning the exec, and actually both teams making the right call. The Maul ban is targeted towards Meme, who's just been having too much impact with that weapon. You can't let him get away with it.
Definitely, and you know it's gonna take it away from Yes, it's gonna take it away from what's his name, High Quinn, but I think it's a safe bet. Definitely safer to have it in the hands of someone that is really, really proficient in it.
I think that High Quinn can have a high impact on other weapons as well. He plays a lot of different weapons, which it can be a blessing and a curse, right? Because if you just drill a couple of weapons more than the rest, like you'll become really proficient at them.
Yep.
He's a bit more of a jack of all trades in terms of his weapon selection. He's got a lot of other great weapons to fall back. I think that if he's not playing Xe, I want to see him playing the poleaxe. I want to see him playing on a strong weapon that has 2 hit to kill potential, because his team gonna need him to go.
Speaking of 2 hit to kill, I mean the ban's coming out. Steedy Contra eliminating the need for that cover, and MBC Crest getting banned for the first time this tourney. We're gonna see our first solved contraband pick, as well as a Steedy Mosh Pit to open it. Interesting to see the MBC Crest going. Clearly, Rangers team does not like it. I personally love MBC Crest, as I've said before, and Solved Contra I'm excited to see this morning. It's been one that we haven't seen before. Well, I say before, but today. But you know what, Bobo? Sorry, go on.
I like that MBC Crest is experimenting with layout as a map, and I think we need more maps that are doing that, where they're trying something new, but they're not going for a layout that's so bonkers and convoluted that it doesn't work competitively, because it's a fine line with making competitive maps.
Bob, we're getting a mosh pit pick.
That's interesting.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, picking a map with poor lighting. That's fair enough. Okay.
Is the lighting that bad?
I don't like it. It's too bloomy. There's a lot of the highlights are too bright on everything.
And then Tourney mosh pit for the final pick, and Decider is going to be North Shore. If I'm going to put my money on any team here, I'm going for I'm going to go Rangers team, I reckon. I'm in the basket of Rangers team, and I know that's a bit early to call it, but For me personally,
I respect that. Yep.
yeah, they've been a bit more influential on the scene. Not to say that Lox's team haven't, but it's just where my basket is.
Okay, well this is exciting because I'm predicting Lox by a little bit with that XE ban. So, I mean, it's like a little friendly competition now.
Yeah, definitely.
We're both invested. We are no longer neutral observers.
No, we are no longer. We all have our personal favourites, and I mean, even for me coming outside, it's Poland for me just an absolute star player. Imp, you know, yes, he gets all the love, but for me, Poland just sticks out a bit more. And here we go.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Poland's been popping off as well. No doubt about that.
Here we go.
Now,
Team opting, Imp and Poland opting to take a 2v3 on the side. Shevs gets a quick kill onto Owo. And we see Shevs again going for the rotate. Lox knows he's coming, runs for it, and Shevs is doing work. Imp and Poland clean up that 2v2, and that is going to be an absolutely flawless round for Rangers team. Absolutely instrumental on how they played that.
They hardly took damage.
Very, very clean. And we see Lox just falling instantly. Smacker in a bit of trouble. Sorry, Meme. And it's going to be another clean sweep. It seems that my prediction, not to say it too early, but
Yeah, no, don't speak too early, mate. But no, look, Lox goes down. The captain goes down a bit too early there.
And now they're dedicating more players to the left. Poland matching Owo in the mid. Imp, low HP, but matching Haikuen. And Billy goes down.
It's the best start for them.
Bit of a really solid hold from Imp there. And we see Owo in a 1v2. And who's this in the corner? It was Ranger and he falls. And now it's a 2v3. This is possible. Imp is 1 HP. And Imp opting to take kind of a flex build. Going between both players. And now Meme in a 1v3. And he does go down. Do you know what? Star play for me so far is Shevs. Shevs has been putting in absolute work on these rotations and these switches. Really, really good from him.
Yep, I agree. Right now, he's outshining.
Oh, although saying that, Halberd, a bit of a scary weapon. Knows it's coming behind him. Reads the Excel, and Shevs does get Excel back. Nice buffer from Shevs, though. And Imp takes out Poland in a team here, but cleans up the rest, and Shevs does fall to Lox. It's a 2v4. Let's see what Lox can do. Haikuen, 8 stam in the back, trying to survive. Loses his weapon, pulls out the cleaver. Let's get a big hit off. 0 stam. But Haikuen, this is possible. Never mind.
Haikuen does accomplish a lot more than he should be able to in that 1v2, but it's not enough. He still actually doesn't get a kill.
No, doing really good to survive, though.
Really, really good.
And we see Meme and Poland matching. Imp going for a big switch, and it does pay off. He sees Owo behind him, trying to survive. Meme and Owo working really well together here against Poland and Imp. Faraday gets a pick onto Shevs. Owo just trying to survive. Really good hold from Owo. And Imp needs to get this kill, and he gets a big Excel off. Imp in a 1v2.
That was a naughty Excel.
Imp. Ooh, it's possible. Gets the kickoff. Goes for the backswing. Imp. You can't do this. And he does go down. God, I'm starting to stress, Bobo. I'm starting to stress. These games are close.
Imp plays these 1vx's so well. Like he like is constantly threatening the back player with the backswings to hold initiative.
Yeah, absolutely. And Haikuen though, early kill. Billy the Bomb getting a team kill. Deadlock's taking out Imp there and Billy. And that's going to be a quick round for Lox's team.
It's looking good. It's looking like this is going to be a close series. I think.
Definitely.
They have what it takes. Both teams have what it takes. It's who's going to show up.
And we see Imp holding a 1v2 as if it's nothing. And Imp does finally go down though, saying that. And now it's a 3v4. Owo trying to hold a 1v2, giving Billy a bit of time, but Meme is giving him no ground to work on. Now Meme though does pick up one. Good hold. 8 stam does get the hit off. He's going to need to take the regen here. He's forced to chamber, but the teammates are there to back him up. Although Poland and Ranger. This is so back and forth.
For Lide, I like the instinct to go help his teammate who is out of steam. He made the right call. After getting the switch off though, if he did turn around and got a parry on Power Ranger, that might have been enough. Unfortunate. Good effort from him though.
Yeah, definitely. And Highquin takes out Billy so fast. Huge excel. Ranger trying to hold out in the 1v2, but there's only so much you can do against Highquin. And now it's a 3v3. Oh, gets a huge pick into Chevs. Imp trying to survive, and now it's a Poland 1v3. We've seen him do it before. The TK comes out from OWO. This is very possible. The panic parry comes through from Poland. Really, really good attempt there, though.
I mean, I think they were up like 3-0, 4-0. Now it's 5-3, so we got a map on our hands.
Definitely. Imp opting for an aggressive push here. Going to be looking to see if he can get a switch.
Doing a lot of damage early.
Oh, what's going on here? Poland versus Lox. Imp wins his duel. Going to be supporting Poland, but he doesn't need it. 2v4. Highquin. Feladay. Can they do anything? Feladay going to go down, although surviving. That's unfortunate.
Map point now.
Ranger just needs 1 round. Can they get it to secure a map under their point and get a bit of comfortability?
5 joules now.
Yeah, 5 joules. Very interesting. No one... I mean, Imp and Poland perhaps in a switch angle, but Poland easily wins this 1v1. Imp takes out OWO, and now it's a 4v3, but they do equalize into a 3. Imp gets hit by Meme. Highquin matching Poland. Meme doing really well to survive. Billy comes in from the flank, and now it's going to be Meme in a 1v3. And I can't even change fast enough because he falls. Rangers team taking the first map for themselves.
You know, it's interesting there in a 5v5 where they're all spread out in 5 joules. I expected there to be a considerable advantage to Lox's team because of their skill spread. It's not really working out that way. I mean, we saw a 5-man duel just now, and in that round, and Rangers team picked it up.
Yeah, I mean, Poland really demonstrating. I mean, Poland and Imp opting to stay together inside, and it's showing that they are strong and they are willing to hold that ground together, and they're comfortable to hold it. And we're seeing a 2v3 on both sides for both teams. Imp in a 1v2 just going to try and survive for his teammates to rotate. Doing good to hold. Ranger gets straight in there, takes a hit for him. Imp doing really well. You see Meme going for a switch. Does take out Billy. Poland and Highquin. Highquin opts to get pulled. Takes Poland with him. Highquin goes for a bit of a kick gamble. Chev's trying to survive in a 1v2. Power Ranger does end up going down as well.
Alright, a round on the board for Lox's team.
Sorry, Bob, I feel like I'm just commentating over you. You're free to hop in whatever you want.
No. I'm letting you do the play-by-play. I'm trying to figure out and just fill in the gaps.
Yeah, fair enough. Feladay did take a lot of damage early, but that's made up for it, getting a hit off onto Poland. Now in a 1v2, really good footwork from Feladay, to be honest. Does fall eventually, but it should have been enough. And now into a 3v3. We've got Spaghetti in the side. Imp looking 1 HP, but Meme runs out of stam. Highquin, can you win it?
It's doable.
Opting to not take the backswing. Goes for a big switch. But Imp is a man that reads everything. And Ranger going for the TK there to actually stand an eye. I think that was a genuine stand an eye kill right there.
I mean, Paul was pretty far away. He probably could have just said, oh, maybe back off. But that's one way to do it. Hey, it's a stand and eye.
I think that is the most actual stand and eye kill I've ever seen. Oh, Billy getting a big hit onto him early. Imp trying a match and just gets caught. Poland doing good to survive. Spaghetti does fall to Chevs. Chevs with a double kill, taking out Meme as well. And back into a 3v3. Chevs and Highquin matching. Ranger in a 1v2, trying to survive. What can he do? Does get the double parry off. Does go down, and now it's going to be It's going to be Chevs.
That happy feet was so close.
Goes for the drag, and he does miss. No stam, loses the weapon. We love a bit of dancing. We love a bit of dancing.
That was really tight 2v2 from Felida and Owo. No HP, and they pulled that out. Owo had some really nice parries there. Right now we're gonna...
Oh, Meme
No,
just caught with his back out.
I don't like the positioning there from the red team.
No, this is looking like it's going to be a quick round for Rangers team.
They made the mistake that round where they had one player who didn't know what side, like which passageway he wanted to go through, the left or right.
Yeah, definitely.
And he was just at the back. But if you just sit there and are indecisive like Hamlet or something, like you're gonna let your team down. That's kind of exactly what happened.
Yeah,
right
definitely.
now I like Luke's positioning better. The start.
Poland opting to play mid on pillars here and proving that he is a force to be reckoned with. Getting multiple switches off, but he is in a 1v5. It's a rough round for him, even though he did so much damage.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised that they lost the round because Poland, as you saw, had some big pivots, and he had a big pivot and big presence there at mid. Big cleaves, a lot of damage.
Sometimes damage is not what it takes. If your team dies, your team dies.
That's
Looking pretty even across the board here.
I think it's a quick though. They should snowball from this.
Gets a kill onto Billy. Ranger trying to survive a 1v2, but it's not going to be good. Chev's in the back. Felide actually jumps this swing. Style points for you. That was very, very clean.
Style points are everything.
Let's get some Felide cam. Because that was clean. Let's see if they can replicate it though coming into the next round.
Red team should push through the pillars here. They don't need to wait. Box them in. If blue team aren't gonna meet you, get the wrap.
Felide, good catch from Felide's teammate. Trying to survive, and the drag does come through. And now Meme in a 1v5. These rounds are so back and forth. Doing good to survive. Does go down.
I mean, there were like some individual mistakes there, but I think the team didn't push hard enough through the pillars. If a team's not going to meet you with the pillars, you got no reason not to just go and choke them out, because that spawn area is kind of like
yeah, exactly
off, you know.
And we're opting for 5 duels.
Right now, Owo's in a good
Highquin takes out Billy. Chevs does take out Spaghetti though. Power Ranger trying to survive does go down. Imp trying to survive, but it's just not enough. We're seeing a lot of these duels happen in Bobo.
That's just it's actually a duel that wins that round. Highquin just wins his duel too quickly. That's how it is. Sometimes even in 5v5, it's the duel that'll make the difference. Everyone else holds. After a really quick duel pick, the rotation comes through and it snowballs.
Oh, Spaghetti goes the catch, and it just doesn't pay off. Meme dies because of it. That is a very unfortunate start to the round. Owo stuck in a corner, but against Chev, does get a big Excalibur from the Halberd, but he's going to have to do something crazy here. Does fall. This is a very, very back and forth map. Although saying that, Lox's team are holding the round advantage here. Always one up. Poland takes an early bit of damage, so does Billy. Owo on the side, getting hit by Chevs. Looking a bit anarchy. Felide forces the switch, and Felide gets a huge double cleave. Oh, and that
round was a clinic from Felide.
Yeah, definitely. Chevs in a 1v5. Is trying to survive. Let's see what they can do. The kick. Oh, terrifying.
He pushed through there and got the wrap on the wall side pillar. Got 2 cleaves, then came back in the 2v2 and got the double cleave kill over there.
Very clinical.
From him.
Yeah. And Rangers team opting to not use the cover to their advantage. Felide sees the opportunity, does miss, but gets a cleave off, sees the opening behind the back, and just absolutely clinical from Felide here.
Yep.
Oh no. These imps back open and does go down. That was really, really impressive.
Yeah, that was another great round from Felide.
Really, really good.
Top fragging now, unsurprisingly after watching that gameplay, but not enough.
Not enough,
Teammates
unfortunately.
just fall. Blue should lose this round with this positioning. Pyquin and Owo should get a quick pick here.
Oh, Poland does go down. Imp matching
Owo
Meme.
does finally get the kill.
Meme just kind of S-king a little bit, trying to survive, hoping his teammates win the 2v1 behind him, sorry. But it's not happening. What is going on over there? We saw Ranger climb up from the edge, and now it's a 2v2. Quinn, not really looking too scared, even though low stam. Playing very, very precise. Gets a huge Excel off. And Imp forcing a switch, not going to pay off. And now Owo, this is all very, very possible. So unfortunate.
Imp kind of baits him with that footwork a little bit.
I can't believe that that Imp force switch actually worked.
I think that chances are, if Hyken wasn't like dead with no stam, he probably could have reconciled that situation with
Yeah,
like, the
definitely.
chamber.
Oh, we're getting a
But
big
Hyken
leg
just
drag
got
up onto
disarmed
Chevs.
straight away.
Billy does fall to Felide. Owo picking up a quick kill onto Chevs. Imp in a 1v3 on pillars, trying to survive. But I don't think it's going to be enough, although Imp does take out Spaghetti, who catches the weapon.
Felide is just put that mess to work that half. He actually carried his team with 15 kills.
15 kills. An Imp on Rangers team, though, 15 kills as well. But it's going to go to 1-1. And I think this is Mosh Pit. First Mosh Pit of the series.
It's a really pretty map to watch, which I like. The layout is good. There's a couple of bushes that are annoying, but they don't usually get in the way. And the lighting is a bit bright for the players, but the textures are pretty good.
Yeah, definitely, I agree.
It's a good viewing experience and a pretty good playing experience, all things considered. It's probably the best. It's the best default map for sure. It's very playable.
I agree, definitely very playable. And it seems we are pausing. What on earth is going on here? Oh, are we back? I think we're back. Okay, we see Meme in the corner opting to take a 1v2. Can Chef survive? Every player doing really well, although Poland gets the pick onto Meme. Forcing Spaghetti into a 1v2, which Chefs does take the kill for. Poland now just needs to retreat to his team. And Owo probably will fall here, doing a good job to survive, but how long can you last? Felide doing everything they can. And who's this in the corner? We've had Hyquin in a 1v1 the entire round, Bobo.
That's a long 1v1.
That was a very, very long 1v1. See what they can do.
He wins with full HP, but
it's unfortunate. Interesting. That tends to happen on Mosh Pit. You do tend to get a lot of just duels where you're so
really
far
big
away from each
space.
other. Yeah, it's huge
really big
space.
space.
Felide sees the opportunity, does miss. Oh, Hyquin's not going to be happy about that one. Although Meme does take out Imp. And Spaghetti does take out Poland. The two star players seeming to fall. And it looks like it's going to be a quick round. Billy, 1 HP in the corner. There we go.
I'm surprised Hyquin didn't go down there because Power Range on the S-Top poked him twice in the back. From on one shot very early in the round. But Hyquin still just wins his duel regardless.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's get some Hyquin POV. Gets a big hit early. Has to catch his teammate. Gets a nice parry off on the switch. And now just needs to survive. We see the Meme falls in the background. Ranger goes down to Hyquin there. And now it's a 3v3.
3v3.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going to happen here. Felide's 1 HP.
Hyquin with the stab drags. Imp showing off those reads.
Owo just takes down Poland really quick.
Oh, and Chefs goes down.
Snowball from there.
And Imp is now gonna have to do the impossible, and he passes.
With 3 jewels that proximate to each other, it's always gonna be the snowball off for the first.
Yeah, exactly.
Victory.
Owo's caught in a 1v2. It's not looking good for Felide here. Owo goes down to Ranger. Highquin going to try and survive. Back up. You don't really want to be in a corner in a 1vx. Not your best spot, but he's backed against the wall. Does his best to break out, but the backswing doesn't connect. And Spaghetti falls as well.
Imperialism, I like this better, him on the pole hammer.
Yeah, Imp pole hammer is a force to be reckoned with.
I like that. I like it better than the maul. It's just better in team fights.
Imp tries to force the switch.
And now he's stuck.
Imp runs away, gets a huge switch. Knows that someone is behind him. Gonna do his best to survive. Imp doing really well here. Low stam, but goes to the Y-man, but it just doesn't connect. Billy now 1v3. Does fall. Bobo, these rounds are so crazy. So many individual plays that are so impressive.
Yeah, really close. Imp got put on low stand really early. I thought he was about to die, and then he runs away and gets the switch kill in the nick of time.
Definitely. Felida taking a bit of a damage. Billy on the side gets taken out by Owo. That's going to snowball really quickly. Ranger's positioning was good there, but I don't think it's going to matter. Kev's now in a 1v4. Oh, gets a big drag off, but will it be enough? These rounds are so fast. Even on a map like Mosh Pit, it's... all it takes is that one tiny mistake, and these guys, they eat it up and they run with it. Chev's opting to force a bit of a switch here. Poland gonna have to try and catch, but Highquin with 2 big kills onto Imp and Power. Poland doing really good to survive, but I don't think it's gonna matter. That was a clean sweep for Lox's team there.
Yeah, that was really big survival from Poland.
These players...
It's not going to make the difference, but it's just a showcase of his skill.
Highquin is just... he's just popping off.
Yeah,
it's a kick off.
Highquin's getting quick frags in this map. And that's making a difference to his team. Imp is on precarious situation, smartly backs off.
Oh, Highquin.
Finds him.
We see you. Goes for the switch. Gonna go for the combo, and it just doesn't pay off. And now it's a 2v2. Meme picks up 1. Ranger. If you're gonna do it, let's see it. Come on, Ranger. Show us what you're made of. Give us a highlight reel. There's 1 hit. Takes the 0 stamp, but misses. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm on the edge of my seat. Picks up Spaghetti, and now in a 1v1. Smacker is low HP and low stam. Ranger just needs to play the consistency game. Does he know he's low stam? And there we go. Ranger with a nice 1vx to secure the round.
Damn, the red team must be kicking themselves after that one. They got the 2v2 into the 2v1. I thought Poland's team was going to lose off of miscommunications. Poland's completely oblivious to the player coming from his back. But Power Ranger clutches it out. Now we got pretty duel oriented, but for Lide, it's going to snowball off of him and Smacker picking up the quick kills in their duels.
It's Poland in a 1v5, and he does 4. Yeah, that round was just a bit of a mess. Rangers team just a bit all over the place, but I mean, it happens. We all have bad rounds. Let's hope they can lock it in and come back, because Lox's team are on match point. One wrong mistake from Rangers team, and they are going to eat that up. And there is the mistake. Imp dies early. Chev quickly follows. Poland trades back with Smacker, but then Ranger dies. Poland in a 1v3, trying to survive, and it is all down to Billy. Catches the weapon and does fall. That's going to be second match point to Lox's team. This is a really close match so far.
Yep, so that's 2 maps to Lox's team, I believe.
Yes.
So they need 1 more.
They need 1 more.
Okay. That last round, the team plate from Smacker, Hyquin, pardon me, and I think Felide in the middle. That was gorgeous. That's what won the round. They just got the wrap the team up in a little gift box, had them in the blender.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Meme got a like really early first pick on Imperialism, the star player. If you're gonna eliminate the star players that quick, it's you know it's gonna be nearly a
We're gonna pause. There's only 4 play. Okay, what is happening here?
Bit of,
there we go. And here we
not very
begin.
organized from the blue team.
Spaghetti forcing a trade onto Ranger and Poland, but does fall down. Imp getting killed by Hyquin. Meme and Owo going down. This is possible, but Felide is going to have to do a lot of work.
That was that round should have gone to red, but Chev's actually won a 1v2, like right near the end there. He was 1v2ing and got the frag. It was a pretty quick one, but very well played from Chevs. Definitely a misplay from Lox's team.
Hyquin and Poland kind of having a riposte war in the right side, opting for a lot of duels. Felide in a 1v2. Ranger forces the switch onto him to get some damage, but I think this is possible. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Owo in a 1v4 does take out one. It does fall. I can't work out what is going wrong here.
It's a bit hard to diagnose this match for some reason compared to the other ones, hey? Some of these rounds. Some of them you can tell, some of them you just can't. 2v2 and a 3v3, Spaghetti Cat might want to pivot and get the hit on Billy the Bong. It's not going to happen.
Oh, Hyquin saw Chevs' back open there and just annihilated. Hyquin looking very, very strong this match. 4 and 2. Can he make it 5? Nice. Good control by Meme there. Let's get some Hyquin POV.
Hyquin did top frag in the previous map as well. I mean, he was the second highest bidded player, and he's making a statement saying, you know, pick up.
Hyquin, look at the switch from Hyquin. Absolutely clinical play. Goes for the leg drag behind into the morph. Just gonna read him. Billy falls. And now it's a 3v2, sorry. This is definitely doable.
Cat to back off into his team.
Although saying that, it is Poland and Imp, and if any duo were to do it, it's gonna be them, but they both fall.
I like that having Hyquin on Poland, because he's got the understanding that he needs to be pressuring Poland the whole time and not give Poland the space to run away and get that switch.
Yeah, absolutely. Poland really struggling to get Spaghetti off him. And Felide sees that opportunity and runs straight in. Chev's now trying to survive. Doing a really good job in mid, actually. Imp trying to do his best. Holding a 1v2 for as long as he can, but it's just not going to be enough. Chevs is going to have to do something miraculous here. Ranger in a 1v4, and he does go down. It just seems like Ranger's team is just a bit disorganized.
Yeah, I think you're right about that one. Some rounds we're seeing flashes of brilliance, though. It's just they're a bit more inconsistent than Lox's team now. Felide starting the round off very well. Billy the Bong's already
Felide sees the back. Smacker just needs to survive.
Stay alive.
A Meme is there. Look at him go. Watch out behind you. Does go down to the pole hammer. Poland and Imp, they could win this. Poland picks up one, and now Hyquin gets the overhead, but it's not enough.
How many rounds have we seen play out just like that? Just when we think that Lox's team is going to close it out, Imp and Poland just come from behind.
Yeah, and
just clean up the 2v3.
Just clean up. Oh, Billy, a bit of wrath. Meme, Felide, Chevs, a lot of trades here. 5 1v1s. Imp does get the kill on Spaghetti, and Imp is going to look to support a teammate wherever he can. Felide, though, doing really good to hold out, but does lose on Stam. And that's going to be a snowball from there. I'm wondering if Lox's team are going to realise that 1v1s is not the way to play this. You try and 1v1 Imp, you try and 1v1 Poland, or Chevs, it's just you're shooting yourself in the foot. You need to play around your team.
Chevs wasn't bidded for that much. I mean, not a small amount. It was in the 20s, I think. But he's playing his dueling right now. It's just really on point.
Look at that. Owo just take out Chevs. Imp in a 1v2 in the back. And the rest of the team are coming. Make that a 1v5.
Nice, clean 2v2 from Hyquin and Smacker. Smacker just pulls really nicely there.
We're gonna get some Hyquin POV. Goes for a big drag, does not connect. Straight into an exhale. Looking around.
5 duels right now.
Yeah, Hyquin doing his best to get a kill as quickly as possible. The Imp takes one and Felido takes one. There for the switch. They're going to collapse on Ranger in the corner here. Owo's going to try and do his best to survive. And that's a 2v3. Imp and Poland, though. Imp takes one. Oh, this is possible. The panic. Felide. Messer in hand. Full HP. Full stam. Imp 40 HP. Having a little bit of a riposte war. Leader gets exhaled. It's going to be close, and Imp closes it out.
And Imperialism, wasn't he in a 2v1? Or am I mistaken?
It was a 2v1 for about a split second.
Oh, okay. And did he cleaned up his
Yeah, he cleaned it up as Poland died.
Okay. Well played to him.
We see a lot of small fights here. Poland matching Owo in the corner. Imp and Poland just choosing to take this 1v1. 2v1, sorry.
That's fair enough, but now the arithmetic's not going to work in their favour. The numbers are 3v2.
Imp just going to try and hold the 1v2 while Poland gets a pick. Poland sees the rotation. And TKs. It's possible, but he is going to go down.
Man, that's really hard.
Yeah, these are...
The banter coming out in the chat. That if he managed to maybe get the kill in Wessex over Imp's head, make it 2v2, that was very doable. But that's really hard to do in that situation.
Poland sees the gap. Does pick up one. Imp and Poland 2v3. Here we go again. Always this format, it seems. Poland running to Imp to try and help, and he does go down for it.
Again, like I said, I don't think that Imp and Poland should 2v2 so far away from the rest of the team because they get the frags, but then if their team lose on the other side, it's a 3v2 against them. They need to have a bit more macro. And this time, this is what I'm talking about. They've split up this time.
Although Hyquin with a big leg drag, Imp forced to rotate. Oh. Billy going in, kind of running into danger, and that is gonna be Lox being the winner of the losers bracket. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, that was some really nice team play on the Hyquin side of the map. Hyquin with 19 kills. Him and Felide did really well in that last round as well, in particular, to get those first picks, and then they just played off of it. They played off of the first picks really nicely.
And it goes to show, you know, even with my predictions being confident, that I can be wrong. We can all be wrong. You never know what's going to happen.
Wait, they're talking about one more, isn't it?
There is one more game.
They lost 3, right?
Yeah, they lost 3.
Yeah, so that means it's over, because these guys seem to be unsure. It's a best of 5, if it means if you lose 3, it's over.
Wait, what?
So I believe this match is over.
Yeah, they won. Lox's team won 3 times.
Yeah, they won Crown Tourney, they won Mosh Pit, and they won one more.
Definitely. Bit of a confusion there, but that's totally fine. Best of 5 format is a bit confusing at times. But this is the big one, Bobby.
Man. So final, what was it? It was Reggie's team up
versus
against
Zia's team.
Oh wow, man!
It's gonna be a hype. Do we want to get someone in for this? Do you reckon?
yeah, I think that would be fun for the grand final.
Definitely.
We could get someone that's knocked out.
It's a bit of a BM
Pobo.
kind of play, but yeah, if you want to, then go for it.
Pobo was good in the booth yesterday, and I think Felide is out now as well. I think one of them would be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you
Wanna organise that, that is totally fine by me.
I'll send some messages.
Send some
now,
messages.
see what
I'm
they
just
think.
waiting for Dewasty to reply to me. I don't know what he's doing, but honestly, that last game, it's a shame because Rangers team did really, really good. Individually, they were all really strong, but they just couldn't. They couldn't get the team grouped together, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that their win condition was a bit more complicated because the skill spread was a bit more lopsided in their group. Like
Yeah.
they had most of the power coming from two players. Although you could say that the power between the 5v5 balances out a little bit because it was close. But I think that for Lox's team, the power balance was a bit more even amongst the players. So I think largely it's a bit of a dilemma for Power Rangers team. Like that means there's more pressure on Imp and Poland. It means that they have to play Imp and Poland in a way and position them in a way that they can have impact on the whole fight. Because we saw a lot of rounds, where they lost. How many times did we see rounds lost for Imp and Poland's team where Imp and Poland were the last two alive?
So many, at least 5, I want
Yeah.
to say. Like, it's
Yeah.
absolutely so many rounds.
Yeah, and that means that they are like the big boys. It also means that it's probably worth them joining like the bigger fight or something. But at the end of the day, maybe if they did that, they'd like that's the problem that they'd still lose as well. Sometimes there is, the other team just played better. Who knows? But we're spitballing here, trying to examine the match. Just some
Absolutely.
suggestions, food for thoughts. But they played fucking lights out, all of them. Third and fourth place teams should be really happy with their performances.
I mean, I'm very, very excited for this final match. It's probably going to go 2-2, I reckon.
Yeah, you reckon it's going to go...
I reckon it's going to go 2-2, last map, 100%. And if it doesn't, that's going to be surprising, because both of these teams have just shown their dominance from an early point.
You know what?
You know what?
I need to do a wee, and I need to gather my thoughts.
Of course.
So
Of course,
I'm gonna return to you in a minute with something. Bob Drag in booth.
Yeah, I'll drag him. Don't worry.
He's in the
Hello, Fez.
What's going on, boys?
Nothing much, Fez. I mean, you're about to be playing, aren't you?
Yeah, I thought I'll do it.
You want a pre-match interview, bro? Pre-match interview?
Oh, why not?
How you feeling? How you feeling?
Good.
You feeling confident? You
Pretty
feeling
relaxed.
confident?
I mean, like, we lose, I just cope and blame it on Osh, so it doesn't really matter anyway.
Okay. Bit of cope,
He's got
blaming
the safety
teammates.
net.
Yeah.
He's got the safety net.
I
That's
mean,
good.
Fez,
I've already got...
you've had your highlight for today, man. All you got to do is lock it in and just be consistent.
Exactly. I mean, exactly right.
I think if you replicate your performance from the semis and the grand final, that's gonna position your team really well for victory.
Game, that was such a fun game.
It was even more fun to cast, I'd say. Really fun to watch.
Really hype moments from both of us, yeah.
Yeah, big
From our
individual performance from you and Mano in those games.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that
we wanted this team to win. We didn't want Imp's team to win, obviously, because we lost them. So this is kind of the match that we wanted anyway.
So you've lost to Reggie's team in the group stage, right?
Is Reggie's the team with Imp and Pollen?
No.
No, we didn't lose to these guys, no.
Oh, okay. Did you play them?
No,
Okay, you haven't played them. Okay.
I've not played these cards yet.
It's going to be
Okay,
interesting.
fair enough.
Right, Bobo, go to the loo, take your time. I'll have a chat with Fez, and then when you're back, we will get underway.
Alright, sounds
Hopefully
good.
we can get another caster in here for the match, but if not, that's totally fine. We can do it between the both of us. Off he goes. Fez, I mean, you've been playing out your mind today, man. Absolutely out your mind. How did it feel winning that 1vx to get the match point?
Oh, that was pretty fun.
Pretty
They
fun.
whiffed
You're
it.
so humble about it. Yeah, it's all right, you know, just did what I have to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was being a robot yesterday. I was pretty much AFK.
but you've made
I
up
was
for it now.
having a fun time. Yeah.
It's
I mean, that's the last games anyway, so.
no nerves, not even, you know, $300 is a lot of money.
Wait, is that the prize?
Yeah.
Mano said it was 50.
I think it's 50 individually, but it's 300 total.
Oh, true. I thought it was 50 all up. Bye. Yeah. Oh, not too bad though, is it?
No,
Probably
it's
get
not too bad. I mean, you buy yourself a nice meal, get yourself some shoes, I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Why
But
not?
Fez, we are lining up for Kendo, so I'm going to let you go. And best of luck, man.
Nice one.
Nice, good luck. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be getting into the Kendo. Have I ever purchased a pickled egg at Binley Mega Chippy? I have, in fact, yeah. And off we go. Who is going first? I think Zia is in the front. Bit of a confusion from the teams. We are flourishing, and Oni is going to be going first against Zia. What is going on here? Zia choosing to kill Chosen.
I affirm that.
What is going on?
Of course. Absolutely not.
I'm so confused.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are we ready to begin this kendo to decide who is banning first? And Mano's going to be going first, Executioner in hand. And off we go. Mano, we've seen today, absolutely confident, but does take a big hit from the War Axe early. Goes for the swing, does connect. Mano reading absolutely everything, but does go down. And now Zia's going to be coming in. Yesterday, Zia was an absolutely formidable kendo player. Let's see if they're playing it today. Nice. Overhead chamber into a feint there. Zia backing off, trying to get a bit of stam. Opens with the stab, does miss. Zia pulls for the feint. Evening Star is not something you want to get hit by. Goes for the lean back. Does fall to Splonter. And Shella's going to be stepping up. Very, very, very good Maul player. Opting to take the Greatsword, but we don't know if we're going to use it. What is happening here? And here we go. Shella finally walking in. Big buffer to start the fight. Shella getting a big hit from the Evening Star. Sees the kick coming. Eski's out of it. Goes for the buffer. Sponsors going to be low stamp, but does take the kill. Splonter trying to get as much stand back as possible for this fight. Gets a big hit off with the Evening Star. Splonter just being a bit dominant here. Splonter just gets the X out. What is going on? One member left of Zia's team. Can Splonter do a clean sweep? Splonter with the lean back into the old halberd. Really good for the stand regen. Dodges the exhale. Splonter just taking his time. Doesn't want to make any mistakes here. Although, to be honest, 3 more members left of his team. And Splonter is gonna take the kendo for the team. And we're going to be getting into the bans.
And now the question is, what are they going to do with that kendo victory? What are they going to choose to ban?
What are they going to ban? Bobo, I was waiting for you to get back. Evening was asking in chat about the teams, and I thought that you should divulge a bit more on that, as you are a lot more familiar with the teams.
Sure, I'll take that. New wave OC Tottenham getting moved aside by SPQR.
Slightly up. They were just asking about. They were just asking about individual
each
talent.
of these warriors. Okay.
Hey
Give us the
guys,
rundown. Hey Peakus, how's it going, mate?
I love Mordhau.
Yep, we know you love Mordhau. Don't make me regret dragging you in here, alright?
I'm a big Mordhau man.
Alright, anyways, to answer good evening's question. The story of these warriors, let me get the tournament info out. So one team, a New Caledonian based, the de facto captain, I'd say, in Solved. He's a war veteran. From
a future war veteran, actually.
A current war veteran. He's fought for the New Caledonian tribal battles in of '68 for New Caledonia's independence. And no, this is not revisionist history. This is all true. It's factual. Look it up.
What's revisionist history?
Don't worry.
Okay.
And the other team, the Mano Fez gamblers. They were all born in a casino. Legend has it.
I love these guys.
The your kind of guys.
I love them.
And they're just here to. They've just been gambling their way into the.
They're gonna win.
Final. Yeah.
I mean, there you go.
In that team?
We're gonna see the first ban coming out for Zia's team is Steedy Contra, but I don't know if this is a UI error or something, but it seems that both teams have opted for Steedy Contra as the first ban. Clearly not a fan favorite.
Clearly not. We're not seeing a whole lot of it. So Reggie's team banning the Xe sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't in the chat log. I can't see what the other team banned. Unfortunately.
But first pick is gonna be Steedy Mosh Pit.
Xe sword as a ban makes sense because I know that Solved struggles reading that weapon, and it is a really good weapon. There isn't like a fallback weapon to it that does exactly what it does because it's 2-hit, good range, and also cleaves. It also cleaves.
Yeah, it's a great weapon. We see North Shore being picked, MBC Crest being picked, Tourney Mosh Pit being picked, and then the decider, which is probably gonna be played, is Mosh Pit.
Mr. Jude, King Canna Mordhau asks, Jude, are you a boomer? Is this true?
Okay, man. It's really not relevant to the stream right now, but I appreciate the question.
I'll take it as yes.
Okay.
Who is King Cannon Mordhau? This must be an EU
chat.
member. This must be an EU member. We never have that kind of toxicity in chat.
No, I love EU because they're poor.
Okay, man.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna move Peakus out. Peakus,
Have a good day, guys. Have a good stream.
Okay. Thanks for joining us, Peakus.
Oh dear.
All right. Look, sometimes when you get desperate for the tricast, you make mistakes.
You make silly mistakes, Bobo. It's completely fine. Don't worry about it, man. It happens. We can talk about that later, but for now, let's get into this game. Totally fine, Bobo, man. Don't worry about it.
Look, good evening. These two teams, if you haven't kept up with the tournament, if there's anyone that's tuned in just now and hasn't caught all of the games, a quick catch up. This is the grand final for the draft tournament. Reggie is the captain on the team that's got Soul, Sponta, Post, Surge, and Oni in the server. That's 3 BSC members. It's a pretty BSC based squad. Post Meridian being an exemplar player. Surge, I can't remember what clan he's from. I think maybe Chainmail Gang. On the other team, we got Manon Fez from Backbox. Zaya being the captain from BSC. OCE's also from Backbox. And Shella of ex-BSC.
Here we go, though, Bobo. Mano getting a bit of damage early, but it's looking like a bit of a messy bloodbath. Fez on the side. Sergi does fall into a 4v4. Shella trying to survive. Fez low HP. Splonter takes him out. And now Splonter's got one behind him. Does see him coming, goes for the backswing, but Shella with them all. Post trying to survive for the teammate only to arrive. Doing a good job. Does get the kill, and now Scheller in a 1v2. Doing his best, but it's just not going to be enough.
Big clutch up from Post. He just does what's necessary there to close out the round in 2v2. He's in an awkward spot, sandwiched between two. Solve hadn't picked up the first kills really quick, but then Scheller had returned, and Team Reggie just come out on top in the end.
Exactly. Solved in a bit of trouble here in the corner. Does go down, and it's gonna be Sergi in a 1v4. Opting to take the short spear, which is a bit of a risky weapon in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this weapon. I think there are stronger alternatives to it. 1-1 on the scoreboard though.
Oh, and we see Post with the Maul getting a big hit early. O's kind of caught in the middle between two players. Maino doing his best to survive, but is it going to be enough? As he does go down, and it's going to be Scheller in a 1v5. And he does fall. These rounds are so either player dominant, is always 5-1, or a few picks. It's never even, if you know what I mean.
Yes, yeah. They're levying off of picks, snowballing. Shell with a massive switch at the start. He just opened it up for his
Only
team.
falling.
And now they're going to
Solve
snowball.
goes down. Splunter doing his best to survive, but it's a 2v5. Post does get a kill. Can he survive here? No, he can't.
Scheller was the hero for his team that round. He got like a really nice pivot switch at the start of the round. Instantly banked someone out. And
Let's get some Fez Cam as we've just spoken to him. See if he can. Oh, never mind. It's streamer curse.
Fastest first.
Sergi doing good to hold in mid.
This is very much a blender team kill coming out. This could go anyone's way. But
Solve,
looks like
Bill
it's gonna go
Hook.
red.
Goes for the stab drag, does miss. And it's going to be OCE trying to do his best. Insane Fez gameplay there at the start of that round. And everyone looking into a bit of report. Scheller with a maul gets a very fast pick onto Splunter. Scheller's a force to be reckoned with. OCE back to everyone, backs off of the team, and they do catch him. Really well played by OCE there.
Scheller's a known quantity. I feel like he always brings the same kind of performance, if that makes sense. Like you know what you're gonna get from him. He's gonna get good switches, and he's gonna get good parries, good survivability. He's gonna footwork aggressively as well.
Scheller completely surrounded, trying to do what he can, and the bill hook just takes him out.
Solve plays that bill hook really well.
Solve in a 1v3 in the corner. And it's down to Oni. Oni does take out one. Oni just trying to footwork out of there, get some distance. And does fall for the drag.
I think that Maino got the really quick picks there at the start of the round with the pole hammer. And this might be the the big mistake, them not banning pole hammer against Maino. He might be showing the team what's possible with this weapon.
Definitely. These fights are absolutely all over the place. Post. Fez picking up a double. Post trying to survive, but it's going to be a clean sweep again.
Maino was nullified that round. He was caught in the duel, which is good. They probably want to keep doing that to Maino. He can't be allowed to go to roam free with that pole hammer.
Sergi falling very quickly. Again. OCE just not letting Oni breathe at all. Everyone opting for a bit of a duel here. Solved in a 1v2, doing really well to survive, but I don't think it's going to be enough. If Post can get this frag, it's possible. Oh my god. Fez picks up one, now into a 1v1. And the maul from Post catches him.
That was a nasty XL.
Post 10-6.
Fez did have him on stand, but might not have. Probably wasn't the voice memo thing happening yet there.
Yeah, although Maino is 15-4 right now, just dragging over teammates. Nice chamber from Maino. Going to back up Scheller. Maino comes in, pole hammer in hand. Only doing good to survive. Oh, and Solve picks up one. This is possible. Mano gives absolutely no ground to work on.
No, he chambered in there, used the chamber, the footwork around Solved and put him in a sandwich with the XV1, just playing it safe, not giving him any opportunity in the XV1.
Everyone having a bit of a riposte war, although Zir gets taken out very quickly. OCE panics. Does take the panic from Sturgy. Mano doing everything he can to survive in the corner here, but 1v4, and it does fall. And we're back to 5-6.
This is really tight. Mano's team needs 1, Sol's team needs 2.
Yeah, exactly. There's matching Splinter on the side.
Right now, Shella with the right position to peak. I could see that peak coming a mile away, and they're going to snowball off of that. That's going to be it.
Sergi doing absolutely everything he can in this 1v3, but now Splinter on a 1v4. War Axe, team kill comes out. Splinter does pick up one, and the backswing. And that is going to be first point to Zia's team.
7-5, that was a tight one. Scheller again in the last round, picking up the opening frag. Surprisingly, he's 4th from the top on his team, because it seemed like he had a lot of impact. Really big team performance on Mano's team. The scores are really even. Everyone's having something to say. I feel as though Mano's team they've got more vision for the switches right now. Overall, they've got more vision.
Definitely, and Mano is even in the finals putting up big numbers. 18 kills that game. Really showing that he's an all-around great player. Yeah,
he's proving that he was a really good pickup. I think that he was picked up for 50-something points.
Yeah, really strong.
I remember it was close. It was close to me, but he's proven that he was one of the biggest value pickups for the elite players.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. Oh, we see Ben in the middle trying to survive, low HP. Fez does fall.
Really nice draw from Oni.
Post taking Zia into the corner. The main focus is going to be on this mid-engagement. Mano doing everything he can to survive. Mano in this 1v2 does go down, and Splinter's there. OCE does fall as well.
That glance at Shella, he must have gotten glance. I would love a patch that changes glances.
Yeah, absolutely. Mano opting to just run through. Bit of an interesting...
Shella gets the switch immediately at the start. Now Oni's just one hit.
This is very good play from everyone here, although Oni does go down. And Zia behind just takes out everybody. And now Shella just needs to survive. And Splinter does go down to equalise.
Shella and Fez with that opening. Fez is put down to 1 hit against the War Axe, but he's just he's put his back to the wall and just set Shella up for the switch to clean up with that wall.
Solved opting for a risky trade in mid. Gonna pay off because Oni's there to catch him. Although now Fez is in a really good spot and does help take out 2. O's gonna try and get this kill onto Mano as fast as possible, but there's only so much you can do. Now it's Splinter in a 1v4. Really good swing minute from Splinter today. Look at the reads. It's only so much.
Splinter has really cracked dual mechanics. Like, it's really clean to watch. Really clean excels and drags. Clean swing minute. He's a force to be reckoned with in duels.
Definitely, and it seems we're gonna have a bit of a absolute kerfuffle here. Mano trying to switch, but no one to catch. Gets taken out by Oni coming into Zia to take off the pressure from Splinter. Splinter rotates, and Shella's there with them all. Splinter is somehow still alive.
From Shella.
Very clean play, and Oni in a 1v4 again.
Nasty. Shella's going ham and bickies this game.
All players just absolutely playing out their mind right now. And here we go. Scheller with a maul. Misses, but it's going to be enough pressure from the teammate next to him. Mano with a pole hammer just coming in. Absolute damage everywhere. Although, Splinter's doing good to survive here, but it's not going to be enough.
That core of Scheller, Fez, and Mano are just devastating right now.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
whenever I'm watching them team fight, it's just I'm just seeing.
We've
so
gone for a
much success.
pause. And it seems that there's going to be some form of issue going on here, which will be solved. Haha, funny pun, get it? Because we're watching Solved. Oh my god, why is that so funny?
That's that EU humor, folks. There will be more DLC, don't worry.
So far, I mean, if Zia's team get this map, there's going to be a lot of pressure on Reggie's team. So much pressure. If you start a grand finals 2 maps up, you're going to be in their heads.
It's preferable, definitely preferable.
Scheller looking for Ben with the maul, doing a really good hold, caught by Oni. Fez in the middle, trying to survive, goes for a switch, but just gets hit. Fez now trying to do everything they can in the corner.
Oh!
Did I miss a Mano moment? Bobby?
Get my mute. That
round. Scheller. Scheller gets taken out by Oni. A lot of these teams are opting to take individual 1v1s in far corners. Although Fez is doing good to survive. Oh my god! Zia? Nice attempt from Zia. Sorry, what were you going to say about that last round?
I was just going to say that the individual performances coming out from the Reggie team are impressive. I feel like Oni and Oni often when they win, it's him just having a spark of brilliance.
Ooh, Mano with the switch. Mano really doing work here. Goes into a bit of a buffer battle and Splinter falls. Mano there. Ben doing good to survive in this 1v2, but there's only so much you can do as the rest of the team comes in, and he does go down. 3-5. The pressure's starting to build. Reggie's team need to do something miraculous. OCE taking a bit of damage early, but Mano's there for the switch, and it pays off. Scheller in a 1v1 in the corner. Splinter 1v3 trying to do everything he can to survive. They switch onto Ben.
Oh, he gets Fez with the gamble. Very nice. Now it's doable.
And it's gonna be Splinter in the corner. Knows that they're coming. Goes for the backswing, and it just doesn't hit anyone. That's very unfortunate.
Man, Splinter just giving me hope that round. He was doing so good in that he killed the one in the 1v2, and then he got so many parries there in the 1v3. It's just looking so good.
Scheller gets switched on. Trying to just hold off Oni. Scheller with a switch. Scheller doing mad work this game. And Splinter again in a 1v4. Does go down. And that is going to be 2 points to Zia's team. One more. And they are the winner of the grand finals. I imagine the pressure is on for Reggie's team.
Potentially the last map of the tournament here, folks. Potentially.
I'm going to say Scheller is, you know, I wasn't crazily impressed yesterday with Scheller's performance, but today they have been absolutely on it.
You know, Scheller is always solid. I feel like you never get like a bad performance, but I feel like right now, because his team is setting him up as well, we're just seeing like what's possible for him. Because he was really hard to take down on the other days as well.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Really durable, and very aggressive with his footwork. I feel like today he's being a little bit more intelligent with his pivots and his switches, not overextending as much.
And here we go. Fez opting for like forcing a switch here, and it does pay off. Only falls very quickly. Reggie goes down as well. 2v5, 1v5 solved again. Seeming to always be the last player alive. Does a great job, but it just will not be enough.
And Fez is just tickling Solve's toes there at the end. Just stabbing the ground.
And now we see Splunter onto the War Axe.
This map's kind of open. I don't know if I like the War Axe.
Yeah, especially, I mean, you've got to match the 2-hitter with it, and the range difference is just going to be monumental. Splunter doing good to survive, though. Does panic parry. He's doing a good hold, but it's just not going to be enough, and Solved goes down as well. This is looking very, very rough for Reggie's team. They need to maybe take a pause, talk about tactics, come up with a new plan, because what they're doing currently is just not working.
Yep, I agree with that. Don't do it when you're on match point. Do it when you have some time, to bring it back.
And only goes for the switch, but it just doesn't pay off, yeah.
I think he thought that he was free, but he just wasn't.
Although, now that I've said that, Reggie's team back on the board.
We just didn't really observe how they won on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, only made a huge mistake running into the mall, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He
went for a massive gamble switch with the mall behind him, and you don't want to gamble the mall.
Never. Sheller sees the opening, does get punished for it. I think Sheller's going to go down. Splunter just not giving Sheller any room to breathe. Fez and Reggie fighting. Post picks up a kill onto Zia very quickly. Fez in a 1v2. Fez does go down, and now it is Mano in a 1v4. The bill hook going to be really causing some issues. Doing good to survive, but gets the glance. That's rough. Who knows? Maybe Reggie's team have heard my inspirational words, and they're coming back. And we're going for a pause here? Don't know why, but
apparently they had 2 halberds.
2 halberds? I guess we shall wait and see what Chosen decides to do. I apologize for the camera view for all the viewers. It's I know it's not ideal, but completely out of my control.
Chosen initially said warning, and then we had Zaya saying, shouldn't that be around for us? And Swanter said, and then Chosen said, okay, we'll end key. And Sponta said, shouldn't that be, like, aren't you letting the blue influence your decision? Which you shouldn't do. But I think at the end of the day, this is the right call, because I remember previously today, right, when we had that same situation, he got them to a free round and end key, right? So this would be the most consistent way to go about it. It's consistent with what Chosen did before.
Yeah, that's fair enough, and any kind of discrepancies among that will cause issues between players, so it's only fair.
It's only fair.
But here we go, into the 5th round of the Grand Finals.
2v2 side, and now they kind of open themselves up to the wrap from Sheller, but Sheller isn't finding anything.
Splunter does go down very fast. Reggie doing everything he can. Fez does take him out. And Post in a 1v4. I mean, good to survive, but it's just not going to be enough. These 1v4s are too hard. Round 6, map 3.
This team look like they're just really well rounded out skill-wise at the moment. Big cleave from Splunter though. Good night, OCE. He wasn't ready for the range of that cleave.
Trying to survive. I think this is going to be a point. Very, very clean round from Reggie's team there.
I think I like Splunter the best on Zwei, honestly. He uses that range and the crack swing to just, I don't know, it's cracked in jewels and it can be cracked.
Splunter does get switched onto, has to S-key out, doing really good for the switches. Should die for this, and he does. And how are we looking at the state? It's gonna be a very, very quick round for Zia's team. 2 points. 2 points is all it takes.
Tried to get a big clease there and save his teammates, but they were kind of sandwiched in there, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate.
Between the polehammers.
Splunter did do a lot of work early. And Splunter's just going to get caught by Mano.
Mano's footwork is so aggressive there, catches him out. But the red team might win on the other side of the map.
Oh, I don't know. Reggie's doing good to hold, but is it enough? Post is literally holding off 3 players by himself right now. Into a 1v5, and he's going to go down.
And Mano, Sponsor makes the mistake of letting Mano wrap around him there in the 2v2, and it's a 2v2 sandwich. It's a 1-2-2-1 there, and then they can't win.
This could be the final round of the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. Mano does take a lot of damage early, and as soon as they... Okay, and 2 members of the red team fall. It's now a 3v4. Now a 2v4 Splunter, and only really need to do something. Splunter to defend the title. Can he do this? Going for these huge Y-handed drags, absolutely trying to survive, but it's not going to be enough.
GG's a call.
Zia's team take it with a 3-0.
You know, it's funny. I feel like of all the days, there's only been 2 days, but of all the matches, it feels like the matches today in day 2 were the more one-sided than the day 1 matches.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which isn't exactly what you expect with a tournament. Not to say they weren't competitive though, because they absolutely were. There was some great Mordhau being played. Man, wow! I think the Zaya's team, the skill spread on them, we got to credit him with.
I mean, yeah. Should we?
We got to credit him with.
Should we get Scheller in here and give? I mean, for me, Chosen's just hopped in. Chosen, I just wanted to say, in terms of from Skalagrad and for this whole tournament, a big thank you to reffing the entire thing. You've been absolutely instrumental in that process.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's you know, it is quite tough trying to make what decisions are best for each team, and especially in that last match, as you saw, we try to do our best.
That last match was a bit of a rough one, unfortunately, but you know, you've got to do what you've got to do, and we said in the booth that, you know, you've got to be uniform to those decisions. You can't not do something just because it's the grand finals.
Yeah, we were really impressed, I think, all of us, with the reffing this tournament from start to end. And I did like how I did like the decision there to make him end key, consistent with what you did in the earlier in the day. So we appreciate that consistency.
But yes, thank you to absolutely all of the players. Thank you to all of the organisers. Without you guys, this would never have gone on. Obviously, congratulations to Zia's team. I think it's about $50 each, which is, you know, you can't really complain. Really good performances around all the board, though. Even those that didn't make it to semis, they all did really well. And now I think Dawasti is going to say a few words, because, you know, this has all come from Skalagrad, and he's kind of he just wants to say thanks, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super happy with how this tourney went. I kind of agree with Bobo, what he said earlier, that weirdly enough, yesterday the matches seemed a bit more even and tougher, but nonetheless some great plays today. And yeah, just thank you to everyone that helped and watched, and hope to see you for the next tournament. Yeah,
absolutely. It's been an absolutely great time. I mean, thank you to all for listening to me for however many hours. Like, I can't imagine. It must have been the most fun process, but I really appreciate the opportunity. So thank you to all of you, especially Zab, for, you know, organising this whole thing and being the face of it. Has anyone got anything to add?
We do have some players in the casters lobby. If we want to give them a quick interview, some words before we close out this.
Who should we? I'll leave it to you. You can drag in who you want, Bobby.
Okay, maybe we'll go with Fez and Chella first from the winning team, and maybe Splunter after.
Splunter after. Okay, sure. Right, let's drag him in. Hello, guys.
Hello to the winners.
How you feeling?
That's Pretty good.
Can't
I
complain.
think that's my first proper tournament win, if you don't count the mess that was the 10v10 tournament. So long time coming.
Shella, you played absolutely instrumental in that final game. Like, we were consistently saying top of the board, really good switches on that mall. You must be feeling bloody amazing.
I actually wouldn't say that. I would say that the real shout out here is just the strategy between Fez and I. Fez would present me these opportunities to hit backs. Everyone would just play around that mole. I think just anytime you're on a team with Maynard, it's all about the strategy, and the strategy carries your mechanics all the way through to the end. The only reason I'm top of the board is because I'm using the highest damage weapon. Anyone could have done it.
I was constantly drawing attention and praising that. I was saying that that you two were working so well together, Fez and Shella. Shella was getting really nice switches, but also Fez was accommodating to those switches with his footwork, and it's really nice to see that level of detail in the approach, setting up your teammates for success. It's a team game, I feel like in this draft tournament, Zaya's team had one of the nicest skill curves. It was a very balanced team, and I think they also felt the most to me like a unit.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, Fez, how are you feeling? You were pretty chill about it coming into it, but now you've won, you must be at least a little bit excited, right?
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. You're such a humble
Not
guy.
so
I love it.
No, it is pretty light. You know. It's
I
pretty
mean,
high when you win.
I can't even say the
pretty
level of skill that you guys showed.
Yeah, it's pretty hype when Shella has a little look around mid skirmish. My boy has practiced now. He's seasoned.
I'm old.
He's been inducted to the art of the box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
No way.
Well, congratulations to the both of you. I think we're going to grab Splunter and just hear about how that match went for him, if he's still about.
What time is it for you, Jude?
What time is it for me? It is... Let me get my phone out. It's not that late, like 7 a.m.
Whilst I'm here,
Not
shout
that
out
late.
Zio, great team captain.
Yeah, shout out
So,
he
Yeah.
is.
Mayo and OC making a really strong combo and duo whenever it's those less open maps like NBC Chris. Just holding that right side, it was really good.
Yeah, we didn't talk enough about OC. I think OCE did his part as well.
He's
It's like
improved
blue.
massively.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on that guy now.
Absolutely.
He was getting a lot of frags. He was getting a lot of frags every map as well. On the top of the leaderboard, but certainly pulled his weight as well.
But,
Yeah, absolutely.
Hardly ever I can recall watching OC and thinking, oh, he made a mistake. Which is
Zaya was
impressive.
kind of our man to just be a tank in the corner, and he was obviously he was complaining about being bottom of the leaderboard, but that's what's going to happen when that's your role.
No, we were saying that, stats really don't mean anything. It's
No,
you
he
all
was
played
a lot
really,
big
really
man.
well. But yeah, enjoy your earnings, enjoy the victory. We're gonna grab Splunter, and I just want to say congrats.
Nice one, Jude.
Right,
Alright, GG.
I'll speak to you guys in a bit.
Congratulations, guys. Thanks
Good
again.
boys.
Where is Splunter? Is he around?
I think. Well, he's not in the casters lobby anymore. I think he might have disappeared.
Oh dear. Well,
I assumed he wanted an interview because he was in the caster lobby.
I mean, if he doesn't want an interview, that is completely fine. If any members of the losing team want to hop in, you're more than welcome to. But if not, we can happily close up. Hi, Dewasti.
Hello.
Another successful Mordhau tournament.
Yeah, it went really, really smooth today. Absolutely no issues, apart from the one thing, but we'll talk about that later on. That doesn't matter. But I guess we shall close up. I appreciate everyone for coming and hanging out today. And hopefully we'll be doing more tourneys soon. Do you guys want to say goodbye?
Yeah, just thanks to Jude for